Okay, it's on.
Balls.
This episode brought to you by Balls.
The energy drink, not sponsored.
Not sponsored. No.
And testicles.
Welcome back.
No.
Grove Island.
Oh, we
Ooh.
have a fucking map!
So nice.
Wow.
You don't know how long we've been waiting for this?
5th of Fundaku. 74. Port City, Liffey. Alex's house. About 10 o'clock in the morning. We, or you all, not me, have enjoyed a delicious breakfast, hastily prepared by a very distracted Birchstorm. Birchstorm, go ahead and roll me a cooking skill checks to make sure you didn't burn anything while explaining to Prim your very tragic backstory.
Cooking food. Let me see. Cook, cook, cook. Cook skill.
Did he get the help action from Winston for standing?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's a 29, which means everything came out amazing.
As is tradition. Okay.
The week-old tradition. Where did I put the map?
Mm-hmm.
I need more folders, it seems.
Or you could just put them all in a line like I did for a few months.
No, he mentioned a Grove Island folder last time.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm helping.
That's totally what did it too. So here we are. Alex's Manor. Everybody's there. We got Winston. We got Giacomo. We got Curious Stream. I think Birchstorm was getting some air. We know that after Alex's scientific pursuit, the Baldo is laced. ATM, not laced. And the Coco Ganja, not laced.
Drug. Many drug.
We figured out that Pips, after conducting a breaking and entering on his warehouse and introducing yourselves in the most threatening and intimidating manner, spilled the beans at the same time Roy Cole was fishing through his documents. You guys figured out and found out. Sorry. Sea Nymph with Black Flag, 2 Cross Blue Tridents, sails near the port city of Liffey on the 7 days. That's where the Baldo comes from. The Winding Blade Runner, White Flag Diagonal Blue Lines. On the 3 days brings the ATM and the Whistling Seal, Gray Flag White Seal. On the 5 days with the Coco Ganja, which is today. Pair together what you know and what you kind of heard. Fishing trawls go out, and they are seemingly the ones that capture or take in through their nets the shipments, and then they sail it back in to the wharf, which allows them to dodge customs, and then the drugs are separated and sent through the underwater tunnels, to which Gwyn surmised with his wizardly abilities, where they start from the wharf, and you guys obviously know that they end up at the basement of Warehouse 3. There was some talks about alerting the authorities. There was some talks about figuring out how to get up to the ship to intercept it. Let's just resume where we were, in the dining hall. Begin.
I'm sad, Birch.
I say we just run out to that boat, seize it, and beat everybody up on it. No, I'm joking.
Well, the
Winston
one.
looks over at Arn and is like, yeah, but you're the only one that can run on water.
I was just gonna say that.
Sure.
Yeah. So we do have some. All of us do swim, but one swims two swim really good, and they can swim out there in sneaky on the boat and find some more stuff. If you want to go that route.
Well, the only one that has laced stuff won't be coming for another 2 days. If we're gonna be just seeing how they do the transfers for today's shipment, then that would be one thing, but do we have to interfere with today's shipment at all? Because it's not laced, right?
Yeah, sure. Let's just watch them.
And we shouldn't risk more trouble because you have a court date tomorrow.
No, I don't.
You do, and I cannot go with you because if I get put on the stand, I will sing like a canary.
I know.
I am not.
And
I can't lie.
but I didn't kill the guy, so it doesn't matter.
You did. We watched. You did that.
No.
After you did kill that guy.
We
There's
saw
no way-
you. We were talking to him, and you just decided to kill that man. That was not.
There's no way that I killed that guy. No way. And I'm saying this with a straight face.
Okay, then you're nuts.
I
I was told you immolated a man with
You did.
chains.
He did. We were getting information too, and then he just killed him. So I can't go in there because I am a liability.
And I wasn't there.
Uh,
So,
do we have any legal defense for you?
Gwen, he's smart.
Gwen, do you have
The legal
Legal
defense is
background?
I'm innocent.
You're also a liar and a murderer.
What the captain says is what what goes. So I speak only the truth.
That is not how
On a
this
ship,
works
maybe.
Yeah.
at all.
Also, by that logic, she's a major and just called you a liar and a murderer.
We don't need to go by rank here. We're just, I know what I saw. But do we have anyone to defend you? Because I don't recommend you going up there and speaking strictly for yourself.
I mean, I can do it. He still owes me money, so we'll just.
Oh, a little pro bono?
Oh yeah, you must have paid top dollar to get him out the night of.
Mm.
Yeah, like 800 gold.
800 gold, jeez.
I got
Fair
you, bro.
Okay, did the papers say when the drop-offs happen? For the ships?
No, but you can reasonably expect that the drop-off happens during the day when the fishing trawlers go out.
Alright. So, how would we like to spend today? Because tomorrow we'll be busy.
I'm gonna go walk around town a little bit. I'll take Captain Stream home. I'll walk her home.
That would be a lovely idea for you two.
Yeah, thank you. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no problem.
It was good to see you all again.
Thank you for visiting, Captain Stream.
Oh, no problem at all. I'll have to look at my hat. And sir, it was very nice to meet you, and thank you for whatever you did back there in Giacomo. I was like, oh, of course, you're very welcome. She takes off with a piece of toast.
Okay,
Look at her
bye-bye.
hat.
Does anybody want to come with?
No, I thought you were
Adult
walking her
chaperone?
to the town.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk her back to her house safe.
So go do
Good
that.
luck.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna
It
go.
sounds like you need to pick some flowers for on the way, and
That
maybe
would be
get her-
a great idea. See, that's a
and,
good
and
idea.
get her and buy her a nice dinner. For
Just
everything
don't
that
get
she
drunk
did-
again, please.
For everything that she did for you last night.
Okay. Can someone, I don't know, restrain the handicapped one? I don't know. I'm out of here. You guys are mean.
What? We're not mean. Also, Arn, I have not offered my services to defend you because I find you to be too unpredictable. However, you will be supplied with a public defender.
I'll keep my mouth shut.
I will never believe any of that. Just stop that nonsense. You're lying to my face right now.
I
We
swear.
love you. We
I
love you
swear-
for exactly who you are. Never change or try to be anyone different. I'm just
Except
letting you
less
know that.
murder.
swear on
I
my
would like
mother's
less murder.
amulet that I'll keep my mouth shut.
Talk to your public defender about that. So let's show up to the courthouse early. Talk to your public defender, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, we'll make
Alright.
RJ do the lawyering. Good job. Good call. Good call.
The lawyer and the judge, the prosecution and the defense.
Yep, perfect.
And the jury of peers.
Oh.
No, I want to be a juryman.
No, I think you have what they call bias.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
not Alex. I want to be an NPC for this episode.
No.
Hang him.
Yeah, you got Uncle Ruckus. He's guilty. Kill him.
Oh,
Don't trust
God,
them
I
new
can't
gnomes over
quote
there.
I can't quote Uncle Ruckus on here.
No,
Please
you
don't.
can't. Please do not. But man, that's a funny show. Anyway,
I love it.
Who would like to do some scouting with me for the ships to see how they do the send-offs? Otherwise, I will just turn into a fucking seagull and keep an eye out.
I'm gonna look over at my captain first and kind of gauge if he needs me, and then I'll volunteer.
Go on and go help.
Yeah, so I'll volunteer to join you.
I
You
may
going to
just
the
sit
public
on the-
defender?
So what?
You going to the public defender or what?
I'll go with Prim.
I don't know what I'm gonna go with.
Well, your thing isn't till tomorrow, so you're still out as a free man, but please, please, please don't get in more trouble. You can do as you like for today, as long as it doesn't involve crime.
You just gave him contrary directions. You realize that?
Oh,
no, she said you can do whatever you want. as
my
long as it's
blood
not
pressure
crime.
can't handle this.
No, you're gonna be fine.
Well, stay off topic, but Giacomo, do you have some time to sit down? I would like to go over these compounds and how they were imbued with magic. Maybe we could make some kind of an antidote now that we understand what this is made with.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Giacomo.
Oh, yes.
I would also like to talk about how do we get these things off me without breaking or being crippled.
Simple.
anymore?
Liquefy your legs and then transplant new ones.
No.
I know a
Giacomo
guy
said
who
he
can
could
give you
remove all the
metal
curses.
legs.
He said
I
he could
can-
remove all the curses. So if we could move the curse from this chain and from my legs, then I don't have to wear these all the time, or I can take them off and actually take a bath and clean my legs. But
Could have
then,
been like, we could have been metal appendage brothers, but no, I get it.
I was gonna say
Oh.
being crippled is a good defense for.
but then with the chains, I can be like, sir, I see no chains that killed this man, and
Oh, so you're only doing it so that you can lie and undermine the
He's
legal
already
system?
lying!
That's the
He
guy
said
we
he wouldn't
know.
lie!
That's the guy we know.
I think he's thinking.
This guy isn't a noble.
I'm just using my noggin a little bit.
I think I'll have time for both. A little alchemical science, and then, a few remove curses. It's really easy.
Give him jelly legs. That'll be a good defense.
I'm kind of curious.
Then I won't have to be eating people out of house and home, and won't feed off of people's fears anymore to want to torture them until they speak their mind.
Wow.
Cole's head is gonna snap up at that last comment.
So much exposition in what seemed like a fleeting phrase.
I'm not saying that's going to change because I was already doing that before I had these. They just feed me even more.
Well, why don't we head to the wing with all the science experiments? We will do both.
Grim, when are we going?
Well, we can. Alex,
Right
I
after
don't.
this.
I don't think we have time for an actual mimosa. I have to go to the docks to see if we can
Oh,
start
just slam it. Let's
I
go.
dropped the glass on the kitchen. I'm just kidding. I would never do that.
It's your house. You
I'm
don't
fucking
wanna
dramatic,
drink
but it's my house. Like,
It is.
Oh, she ain't gonna drink it. I will.
okay. So I make 4 of them.
Oh God.
What's
Thank
up?
you.
Well, no. But
No, I said,
then
oh God.
me.
That's a lot of mimosa.
Who else wanted a mimosa? Giacomo.
Oh, I won't say no to some orange juice.
There's alcohol in it, friend.
He said yes. Let him go. Give him one.
Yeah,
Okay.
get Winston good and liquored up.
No, I'm okay.
All right, so Giacomo, yes. Winston, no. Cool. Let's go.
There's time for it later. But yeah, I slammed this one. I'm like, okay, let's go scouting.
Ooh, alcohol. I'll take some.
Winston looks over at you, Alex. Do you have a kite?
I have the materials to assemble one.
That'll work.
I do not have a pre-made kite.
Yep, figured it was a stretch.
I mean, it's 10 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay. And I head off to my room, and I use my woodworking tools. It's a very light sheet.
And Giacomo says, "Well, let's go, my little friend," as he pats Arn on the back.
What's up?
Let's go off to the wing. We'll
Oh,
try to remove these
let's go.
curses. I'm a little curious. If you'd let me remove the greaves, I would very much like to see what happens.
What do you mean? Am I gonna lose their abilities?
I thought the term here was to remove the curses. Do you wish for these things to stop being magical in nature?
No, I don't want to lose their magic abilities.
Do you think if I pulled them off you, you would lose them? I mean, you would lose them, but do you think they would lose the magical properties? We just pull them off real quick, put them back on.
Now we're playing with fire.
So you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Would you like to know?
No, not really. Now,
Most premium circle talk ever.
That seems apparently. I don't recall seeing the chain on your arm last time we met. Tell me how you came about that, and what seems to be the problem there.
I got it from a dragon, and it gives me more hellfire or hellish fire, and it makes me want to torture people more.
Well, how about we start there?
Okay.
He brings you into the office, pulls out one of the tall, high-back chairs. He goes, "Oh, Ed, sit there. Prop your arm up on this."
Okay, I sat down.
He goes over to the.
As I never have prayed to my mother's God before, ever. Start praying. Please let this still work after we remove the curse. Please. You may proceed.
Giacomo, while you're praying, goes over to his workbench, brings out a tiny hammer, brings out an eyeglass, comes over, sits down, and he stops. He puts everything in the back. Before he even starts, he goes to start, but he puts everything down. He gets back up again. He goes over, puts on the apron that he's got over by the fire pit, puts on these big, thick leather gloves, comes back over, picks up the hammer and picks up the eyeglass and kind of looks at it. Gives a small tap, not hard, just tick, tip, tap, tap. And then he flips the hammer around and holds it from the hammer side and taps it with the wooden handle. And then you see him pass it back and forth. You hear him kind of mumble something in a strange language you can't comprehend. And suddenly, there's this, not a glow, but a wisp travels out from the bottom of this hammer and floats around your arm, starts to swirl. And you feel the heat from the hellfire imbued in these chains, glow against your skin. And then suddenly arcane symbols appear hovering about it. And he takes the eyepiece and he puts it in his eye, and he gets a little bit closer, and he backs away and gets closer. He goes, Okay. Puts everything down, puts the eye thing down. He still has the leather gloves in hand, and suddenly he just grabs both their arms. Like, give me a con save.
Oh, he's strong bean.
I mean, it made you jump, but you immediately like tense up. That he just like, it's feeling like his arms are vicing your one arm that has the chain down on the armrest of the chair. And suddenly, like, this wind out of nowhere emanates from where he's sitting next to you, and it's like you see papers on the table start to flutter. You see the hanging pots start to move. You see some of his mechanical things, like that were on pendulums, start to like move and sway from the wind that's blowing out of him. And the hellfire like starts to get intensified. Not burning yet, but like it's picking up heat. And suddenly, in this really strange arcanic, like almost old dialect, you're almost certain of, he just starts saying this enchantment, and the wind stops, and he lets go of your hands. There you go. Try to remove him now.
So I removed the chain,
You are now able to remove the chains.
and I put the chain back on and try to test it.
Sure, pick a target. You're in the wing of the house with a bunch of contraptions and experiments, tables, chalkboard, fireplace, tables, chairs, windows. Pick a choice.
I look at Alex and I'm like, you.
Oh, Alex is in another room. Alex
Oh.
said he went to his room.
Oh. I look at him and I'm like, well, then are you particular to any of these chairs?
Oh, the one behind the desk, the one you're in, this one, that stool.
Do you mind if I wrap it around it and see if the fire will burn through it?
Do you know the mending spell?
No, I do not. Do I look like somebody that speaks magic? No offense.
Just seeing if you're a man who will clean up his own mess.
He's not.
I'll take the chairs out and throw them in the fireplace afterwards.
Well, you're his guest.
Oh,
I'll
they're
fucking
Alex.
fix it. Why don't you just try it on me? I'm pretty resistant to fire.
Okay, bro. Here we go.
Okay.
So
You say that like I can't make bigger fire.
yeah, I know, I know. So here.
Actually
I
hits.
throw it at you.
Yeah, okay.
Takes
Use
your head
damage.
clean off.
That's a hit.
Ow.
Does the fire work?
Yes.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay. Next one.
Who is Jesus?
Or, oh, sweet Solus.
It's a famous dragon.
Oh, sweet Solus. Okay. How about we fix my legs now?
Oh, right. He walks over, grabs a small crate, and slides it across the room in front of you. He goes, all right, drop your feet up. Let's take a look at these.
Well, we can take these off, but whenever I take them off,
We can.
my legs are broken.
So you have done this before.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
I just don't want to have my legs broken every time I put them back on.
Your leg's broken right now.
Yes, if you take them off, I'm laying on the ground.
Ah.
They're like support. They break your legs when they are on, and your legs just stay broken. But they support your body and give you undue power. I can jump about as fast as I can run, and walk on water.
You can. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, that makes it easier. Then never mind. That's enough evidence for me. I don't need to see the actual effect of your legs completely gone of bones or completely smashed. I'm sure that's probably excruciating. We'll just move right to the remove curse. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. Prop
As
your
I
legs
pray
up.
to Solus again.
Same
Ow.
matter. He takes the hammer back up in his hand, regular ways. He taps on him a couple times. Even like he even playfully goes for your knee to see if you have like any kind of reaction. Obviously, you don't. You have none of the nerves there, and your legs are completely shattered in these. And again, he flips the hammer around, waves the wood, starts chanting. A wisp comes out, surrounds the greaves, and then boom, a different set of arcanic runes appear hovering, lit up. They're not red. These are more greenish and like gray. And instead of heat this time, you feel the aches in your leg, Arn. You can tell every cut, shatter, disconnection, like in all your leg bones, your ligaments, your kneecap. Like you like immediately feel where they are. It's not excruciating, but like you are aware, just having your feet propped up in front of you, like your bones are just a jigsaw puzzle at this point.
Oh, this hurts. And I've
Again,
had
deep arcanic chant. I'm sorry, I cut you off. You keep going.
I've known pain before, but this is some pain I haven't experienced before. Even the last time we took these things off and then having my legs repaired and then rebroke again was nothing like this. Oh,
I'm sure. Well, let's fix one thing first. And he immediately starts into the deep incantation, the arcanic chants, and suddenly reaches down. And this time, instead of grabbing just like he grabbed your one arm, he's grabbing both legs. This causes a jolt of pain up your spine. This like immediately you want to like lay completely flat, but the high back chair is preventing you. This is kind of painful. And again, wind out of nowhere emanating from Giacomo. Office is affected a little bit. You know, nothing's being blown over, but it's just like blowing against you. Maybe your hair is wisping, and then it just suddenly stops. And he lifts up. He goes, "Well, you should be able to remove them now. But your legs are still broken up. That only removes the curse."
okay. Can you fix my legs?
Oh, certainly. He stands up, stretches his
Please,
back,
sir.
takes off the gloves, takes off the apron, grabs his staff from behind the desk, walks over, waves it over the air, lays a hand on your shoulder, and casts Greater Restoration on you. And suddenly all the pain in your legs subsides.
Okay, so I get up and start jumping around. Boing, just jumping all over the place.
You feel that the Greaves want to give you that extra boost of climbing, jumping.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, you can't fully do it because you would literally probably impale yourself into the ceiling.
Cool. I take them off. I take the greaves off, and then see if I can rewalk again without them.
As you go to take the first one off, and you slide it, you take the boot off, and you start to slide it down off your thigh. And once it's loose, it effortlessly comes off. That first initial time you did this, and everything just immediately broke, and your leg just fell over noodly, doesn't happen.
Oh, sweet, cool. I'll live with the last curse. Being hungry all the time, no need. So you took two of them. I'm good with the third one. So thank you so much. As I grab my greaves and carry it and my chain. Oh, my chain's around my arm, and I go ask for a bathroom, and I'm gonna ask for a hot bath and lots of alcohol, and that's gonna be my time until whenever.
Who are
I'm
you
ready.
asking?
I'm walking out and I'm looking for you.
Oh, I'm in my room.
I knock on your door.
Yes, hello.
Hey, you got a big bathroom with a big tub that I can lay in with hot water?
I mean, a normal sized bathtub lets you lay in it with hot water, but yeah, I do. There's a guest bath at the end of the hall on the left.
Okay, and then alcohol, please.
Yes, yes. And I walk over to my bed and I pull my mattress up and I grab him a bottle of the good stuff.
All right. Uh, if you need me, I'll be in the bath.
I don't.
As you can tell, my legs ain't broken no more.
I didn't. What? Woo! I didn't see that. That is a reason to celebrate, sir.
Oh, watch this. Slip the greaves on, and then slip them off again, and keep on walking.
Damn, son. Hey, do they still work like walking on water?
We're gonna try that in the bathtub.
Oh God! Please don't try the jumping thing in the bathtub.
Already tried the jumping thing, and I didn't jump through the ceiling, but I felt like I could go higher if I wanted to.
Nice. Cool. I'm
So-
making it height.
Yeah, so we're gonna go walk on some water, and then take them off, and then relax in nice hot water and
Alright, man.
alcohol.
Have
See you
fun with
later.
that.
Bye.
Up after yourself. That's my only request.
What was your request again? I'm sorry.
Clean up after yourself. I know I have 2 attendants at the house, but like, come on. Now.
I will clean up after myself. Unless
Thank
you
you,
want to
sir.
send the attendants in to help me bathe.
Fuck and then no.
Okay.
The girls are guys.
I could always try. You know me, always try.
I mean, you would have known by now, but my attendants are a very old couple.
Oh, then I wouldn't have said that in the first place. Then.
All right, have fun. Bye.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Woodcover's tools checks to make that kite.
Hey, yeah. Whatever the fuck this is, +3.
What do you got? Oh, fuck yeah!
This kite could fly on its own in a gentle breeze.
Just hovers behind me.
And while you're making it, Winston pulls out a small 2-inch by 2-inch mirror and asks you to incorporate it into it. And you do so very effortlessly.
Fantastic. We're using it for signal.
No. We're gonna scry with this.
Way fucking cooler.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
I lean over to my notebook and I say, right in there, he's not into smoke and mirrors.
Dumb.
But yeah, I figured, if Prim's gonna be in the sky, what's an extra pair of eyes? She'll be able to go a lot farther than us, but we can at least keep a inconspicuous watch on the wharf while looking like we're doing something else.
He's a good bean.
Smart.
Sounds like a good plan. Also, I'm really hoping that Giacomo's got some inspiration on this. Hopefully we can reverse engineer what they did to these drugs to provide
Oh, for sure. I think we're done here. You want to go check it out?
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, everybody wants a friend like Winston. He's a bro.
So as you guys get down to the workshop, Gwen, are you just still in there?
Gwen, are you
Gwen?
muted?
Gwen, hello.
Yep,
He's dead.
You still
I
just
was.
hanging out with Giacomo?
I guess.
Was there anything you wanted to ask him?
No.
Okay. As Giacomo kind of puts things around, you see him kind of get distracted by a couple things. You see him go over to his desk and he taps the planar scope a couple times to make sure it's still working. And it is. And then after a couple minutes, Winston and Alex show up and they have a kite. And I think Alex brought the drugs.
Yes, for experimentational purposes.
All right, everybody do drugs.
No.
No.
No, we're
Ah.
experimenting with drugs.
Master Burton. So, what kind of substances did you bring?
Well, I brought the drugs. But if you recall, we discovered what is in them. And you had made the I had figured out that this compound, of which the name is escaping me, Vivante, I believe.
Baldo.
Yeah, that one. Well, Baldo's the drug. Vivante's the compound that was imbued with magic before it was introduced into the Baldo.
Livenite. Yes, the crystal that grows on corpses.
Yes. So my thought process is, if we can understand it, maybe we could build a counter to it. There's no telling how many people got the bad Baldo. We also haven't really told Pip to stop selling. I mean, he promised to stop selling it, but the word of a drug dealer is kind of not really. Yeah.
Let's take a look at what you got so far. Go ahead and, well, you already rolled for it. So roll me an intelligence check at advantage.
All right, copied and pasted that for
That's
my
perfect.
note. Investigation or just intelligence?
Intelligence. At advantage.
Only slightly better.
So as you go to explain what you found, how you, the methods you used, he's looking over it and he's comparing it and whatnot. He goes over to a chalkboard and starts erasing what he was working on and starts putting some of your notes up there too. He understands kind of what you diluted and what your experiments came out, so he kind of roughly sketches to you they look like lines. This is what you're seeing is he's putting on chalk to chalkboard
Molecular.
molecular structure of what you've discovered, and he sketches it out, makes like a hex, and he starts putting like weird symbols at certain corners and some places double lines. And then when he writes the words Vivinante, corpse flower pollen, shambling moss, and he goes, And then like he does another one, and he goes, and he's like, if we had the pollen, we had some moss, I could figure out that, and we could and begin to understand exactly how they prepared this. However, do you have the compound already separated from the Baldo?
No, but we can give it a shot.
Let's give me an alchemist supplies check with intelligence.
18. I keep forgetting to add my sonic screwdriver.
Over the course of the next hour, you guys begin to work. You break off another piece of the Baldo. You throw it into a solution. Giacomo pulls out a centrifuge. You make a couple different vials. They spin around, and you add another solution that you had that was able to break the two, and you spin that one around. And then what you have left now is vials completely separated top to bottom, and then you guys begin to pour it off as slowly as you can, trying to get it to separate the two liquids. This is when Giacomo steps in and goes, oh no, I have something for that, and he just fucking casts a spell, pulls out all the pottery Baldo that's in the liquid mixture, and he pulls out the dark green mixture that was like the small, like like the vial would have been like 90% Baldo, and then like 10% left over would have been the substance. He puts it all back in another fat flask, and then he takes that, separates the two. He puts another agent in one, and then he puts the other one on like a burner. And he starts watching the reaction. He goes, and then he pulls out a magnifying glass, and he lays it flat on a square piece of leather, and he taps the square piece of leather, and it glows, and there's runes lining all around it, and it's like the runes lift off this piece of leather and envelop the magnifying glass and start circling it, and then like the glowing runes subside into the magnifying glass. He picks it up, and he puts it up, and he looks at both vials, the one that's being burned and the one that's another solvent solution, and he goes, well, This would be why they're using the necro crystal. That's another word for the Vivinante. It seems that is the arcanic bounding focus compound, and they're choosing both the pollen and the shambling moss for its other properties. And it seems that they've made this first, and they've bind some kind of what looks like enchantment magic to it. But I'm also seeing necromantic energies flowing through it. This is quite bizarre. And on another corner of the chalkboard, he starts drawing out more arcane formula. And what he's actually doing, he's transposing what he's seeing through the magnifying glass onto the chalkboard. He looks back again and he corrects a few things, and he goes, walks over the bookcase, pulls out a book. Mind you, you've never seen these books before. And as he pulls one out, he puts it down, and you're like, I need Gwyn and Alex to give me either a history check or a perceptions check.
14 history.
I mean, yeah, you've
Right,
never
you
seen the books
fucking nerd.
before. You just assume he got them somewhere. Gwyn, you look at the books, you notice immediately from the embossment, the choice, the way the leather is refined, the binding, these books are not from this world. He flips open the one book. He reads a couple passages, flips over. You see another illustration of another arcane formula, and you see him with his finger kind of trace a corner of it. And he looks over. He goes, "Yep, that's that part." And he goes further back in the book, another diagram. And he goes, "Here's the base. That is troubling. It seems they've engineered or redeveloped another spell. Perhaps your world doesn't know of it yet, but it's a sort of raising of the dead. However, this is troubling. I'm not exactly sure how the Baldo reacts with the body. Perhaps you said this is used in fighting rings.
Yeah, well, it's got many uses. It's more of the working classes pick me up for the end of the shift and that final boost of getting things done. Energy.
Have any of your crew members used it?
That's kind of a significant concern, and I'm glad they're not in port with us for this. Hopefully, it's isolated here.
Has Arn used it?
No, he's very outspoken against such supplements.
Very well. I can see that it has a part of its molecular compound is to be a stimulating effect. Although I dare say that this is not quite refined, but I guess this is equivalent for technology of this age. I do wonder what the drawbacks are, but it seems that what they've done here in the arcane formula, what they've binded on this other compound, is it takes advantages of someone not of their own body, and that would make sense if there is lethargy as a symptom. Suppose somebody on this Baldo, you said, from what I witnessed, the user, when either in a near-death state or does die, this enchantment immediately takes effect. However, what's troubling here is this line and these couple of inscriptions here. That literally is turn dead. I wonder that if whoever's been using this tainted Baldo, they would be susceptible to that. As seeing as any normal necromancer, if they want to raise dead, they are to need to have a corpse. However, if this is already in, say, one's system, the theory I'm proposing here is that spell would immediately turn a living person to undead.
Well, with everything that we saw, it sounds like the necromancer, whoever's using this, is getting a shortcut, because we even saw a guy take a blow to the head, a non-lethal blow to the head, but instead of becoming incapacitated or unconscious, he came back and started ripping throats out. So it would seem as though losing one's functions or becoming incapacitated is just enough to send them over the edge to a near-dead state, and for this to take over.
Precisely. We were both there that night. Precisely. Your deductions are spot on there, Master Burton. Yes, putting them into possibly even an unconscious state puts them at risk of turning. You said the working class uses this drug.
That's what we were told.
That's most troubling. That means a large swath of any port city population could immediately be turned.
Yeah, especially considering that amount of the working class who serve in estates and political homes. I mean, just the thought of this is hard to quantify or put into words, but imagine every person that is able to enter into a military establishment, a port, a courthouse that is of the working class, somebody who's cleaning or somebody who's performing work, and it would simply take them being incapacitated. And I wonder if a large trigger of incapacitation, such as a inhaled gas that knocks everyone out or puts everyone to sleep, those who have then been affected would immediately turn. Just spitballing crazy ideas and ways to use this, but also things that we need to think about.
Winston shakes his head and he goes, "No, it'll be much simpler than that. Elena essentially has an army at her beck and call in any port city, depending on how far this tainted drug is being shipped."
Right, but to trigger that, she would still need to incapacitate those.
No. If they're any kind of user, this would already be in their system. This stimulant, from what I can tell from the compound, it would take an incredibly long time for it to wear out or wear away from a person. If they're a user for what looks to be about, if they used it even twice a week, this would be in their system for the entire duration. It takes a while, it seems, for this drug to wear off, and if this compound with the necromantic magic is tied to it, then it would take the same amount of time to leave a person's system. So I think Winston's right. Your working class would be completely susceptible if there are even twice a week users.
Great. Well, we need to come up with something to counteract this. But you said you needed samples of the raw ingredients.
Indeed I would. I would. Reverse engineering it is one thing. Being able to build it up and see how it's binded together will give us a better indication of what needs to be countered on the magic side. Nullifying it is one thing, but it's surrounded by the magical enchantment compound, so you just can't do it with, healthy vitamin and sunshine alone. No. We need to know exactly the magic we're countering. This is just a theory of what I can see from here, and this is only what it will show us. I'm sure there was a binding magical process in the same matter of to get these two compounds to combine, or maybe not. It could be simpler, but again, we need to know the raw ingredients, the recipe. If you could even bring the maker here, we could get that out of him.
We don't know the maker, we don't know where it came from, and we don't know where it was introduced into the Baldo. Or we have a lot of questions to answer, but if I can... having identified the corpse flower pollen and the shambling moss, I can speak to the local apothecaries and see if they know of a place of which to gather this and maybe make an expedition.
I need an Arcana or History check from both Gwyn and Alex in the room.
Yeah, show me up. Roll a 35. God damn it, fucker. We both rolled 14s and then you rolled 27.
I rolled a 17.
Gwyn, you absolutely know the Empire has outlawed the practice of necromancy. Alex, you don't recall seeing necromantic spells, components, or anything of the nature in stores.
Okay, Giacomo, do you know of a place where we would harvest these? Shambling moss, do we know what it looks like? Can we get some kind of a descriptor or hints? I'm not expecting to go to a store and be able to buy it.
Well, if you want to go get shambling moss yourself, you're going to have to find a shambling mound den, or where it likes to make its home, and you're going to have to get lucky that it's been struck by lightning once or twice.
Alright, my sister can help with the striking of lightning, but oddly, that's the easiest part of this. Why is striking things with lightning the easiest part of this equation? Okay.
It's not the easiest part of the equation. The shambling mound itself is actually immune to lightning. It's just, even though it takes lightning, it actually leaves behind a little bit more of itself on whatever it's touching. That would be the moss. So the moss that it leaves behind is still a part of it, but it's somewhat charged. It makes it a very good organic compound for necromantic like potions or such. In this case, imbuing a bunch of working class citizens with being able to be raised as undead.
I guess just
It's quite
see if I
genius
can-
to be real.
I mean, it is.
Now's
I
not the
respect it,
time to
but it's
compliment
frustrating
Elena.
That it could happen to the people I care about.
Ugh.
Indeed. It seems the threat of your world is on multiple fronts, and I'm sorry for that.
Not your fault. Well, I need to find a shambling mound.
And then, of course, the corpse flower. You just need to find one of those. And just, bring back the flower, or collect the pollen out of any of its flowers. You might have to kill it in order to get that close, but if you don't, all the better. Doesn't matter if it's dead or alive, just the pollen.
Okay, so I need to find a corpse flower and get its pollen and a shambling mound. This sounds awesome. Well, I know what I'm doing from now on. So who else is doing what?
I'm just waiting on Brim to get ready to go.
I was ready to go as soon as I downed that mimosa. I would have been out of
Well,
here, right?
It's on Mimosa 12.
You said you needed to
Yeah,
talk with
right.
Giacomo real quick, and we could be
I-
out of here now.
Yeah, well, crazy old man.
See, I thought y'all already left.
Yeah, I was planning on
I
it, and then
did
he started
too.
getting chatty Cathy over here with Giacomo.
Well, I'm stuck.
Let's go to the docks.
All right. Arnold's being left in the bath, I take it?
Is everybody going to the docks?
It's safer if he stays at the Burton residence.
Oh, really?
Sideline.
If no one told him we're gonna come back hours later and he's gonna just be his little gray raisin.
I'll roll that disadvantage for being maybe drunk.
I mean, how is everyone getting to the boat?
Skipping?
I'm gonna be flying around. How you guys get out there is up
I
to
also
you.
fly.
Perfect, but you have to be not just a flying man. Otherwise, that's not inconspicuous. Is what I'm gonna say. Do you have like an invisibility thing, or is that also concentration? Do you have a potion? Something?
I don't care if they see me.
Our whole
But
thing
get your-
is to be.
Yeah, no, I got it, but I can just fly higher.
Oh boy. Well,
Too bad we don't know someone who can teleport.
You want me to teleport in the middle of the ship to be
No,
less inconspicuous?
I thought we're supposed to just see how they're doing the drop off. We don't need to get on the ship. This isn't even one of the infected ships. This is just see how they do the drop off because the actual Baldo shipments don't come for another 2 days.
Okay.
To the drop off process. Hang on. So is the drop off process the same for all of them?
That's what Pip implied.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, what did you guys find in that paperwork you sniped?
Cole says yes.
Okay. Well, don't get caught. And I turn into a seagull.
Pelican.
Winston heads over near the fishmonger's part of the wharf and throws the kite out. It gets it real high up in the sky. How would Alex and Gwyn like to protect, and Cole like to partake in intelligence gathering?
Oh, I'm on a separate mission to talk to if there's
Ah.
any hunters guild, like a adventurers guild, or even checking with the local guard about a corpse flower or a shambling mound. That's really, I'm seeking that right now.
Okay. Gwen? Oh, yeah, Cole, go for it.
I was gonna say, does she have to have someone else with her? Or is she good to just like go?
I mean, we'll find out.
Because I thought about approaching this from a very, very different direction. So
Now's the time.
Pip had said that the boats go to a certain point and drop, and then they use underwater tunnels. So my thought would be go back to his place and find the tunnels.
I know where the tunnels are.
You guys can be the eyes on the inside.
I was gonna say, my assumption based on our last encounter and what we saw, is that they were somewhere back in that back hallway where we did not explore.
I know where they are.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. Let's
Yes.
go to the underwater tunnels.
Can you breathe underwater?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
I don't think you can figure that out.
I was gonna try and be in the tunnels more or less instead of just to them.
Mm-hmm. But to get to them, they are underwater. Unless you want to try to barge in again.
That was kind of my idea.
Huh. Well, see how that works for you.
No, actually, my idea was to knock and then also inform him to stop selling this stuff because he's tainting his customers in the process. So I actually was going to try and work with him this time. But
Go
essentially.
ahead.
But I need someone who he thinks is going to be more trustworthy than me because I already kind of blew that one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, fine. I follow your lead, oh wise one.
Oh,
I'm
my
saying I don't
angel.
have to go through the whole hassle of fucking talking to him when I can just go directly.
Sneaky.
But he's still selling this stuff to the people, and I have issues
Which
with that
is
too.
technically not illegal.
Technically not illegal, but it is hurting people, and it's making her army whatever he said
Mhm.
inside.
But not for the drug that we're currently going to spy on.
Right.
But if they're all following the same Silk Road,
We can tell him
Then we
about the ball.
ambush the ones that are when they do it.
Right.
If they're the ones doing it.
yes, but he still has some tainted merchandise, and telling him verbally to stop selling it because it's tainted may actually do something.
Then we do it when the time comes.
That's 2 days worth of selling he's
Okay.
doing.
Okay. Primrose, throw me a perceptions check.
Oh, goody.
As a bird.
What is your
Real
bird
quick,
say?
Off
Rob,
to a good start.
I'm ritual casting water breathing on myself and Cole.
Nice.
You see Birch.
What are you doing, Birch?
I have walked Captain Stream to her house. I apologized for the hangover and getting carried away, and I look forward to seeing her again.
She goes, there's no need to apologize. We both need the blow off steam, and I appreciated it so much. Thank you for a wonderful date out, and gosh, that bed was so nice.
Yeah,
Or,
boy.
perhaps it was just being able to sleep next to somebody. As she, like,
Maybe. Yeah,
in
might
your eyes
have
and
been.
does the cat tabaxi, like,
Yeah, that.
eyelash
Well,
flickers.
you know what? The next time we're in port, if you need a cuddle buddy to go to sleep, just I'll come find you.
Okay.
Okay,
will.
I gotta go, and he just runs.
Thank you.
He is
And
now
by the way, I just want to clarify, you didn't walk her to the house. You walked her to the garrison.
Yeah. where she works. So now they'll see me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, God. Okay, you're still really pretty. It's like I'm still like sprinting away.
If you could see Tabaxi blush through fur, you almost think you see it.
Yes, out the window I go. There's an open door. I am going through the window.
There, you know what? In the square in the courtyard, they were indeed framing up new windows, and you were able to
Yeah.
jump through one before they put the panes in.
Yep. Haha. I need to find my friends. Things are happening. I'm just gonna amble about the town. They'll come by. They're drunks.
Prim, out in front of the wharf, there are just dozens of ships, all varying sizes, big a warship or two, a trade ship, plenty of small fishing skiffs, other seagulls as they see you, they're like, that one knows where it's going, and like they flock around you and kind of follow you for a little bit, but like they're seagulls. It's not orderly, it's not in formation, and it's just chaos as you're like flying through, dodging your feathered friends and trying to get good looks at boats. You're gonna spend an hour doing this.
Okay.
Okay, we have a ritual cast water breathing on Gwyn and Cole.
Seagulls.
I, since I know where the tunnels are, would it be better to fly or are they accessible on foot?
On an accessible 5 by foot, you would go to the very small beach part of the dock district and just shore dive to them.
Okay. Yeah, well, come on.
I'm following your lead.
Cool. Then I start swimming there. What is it? Was there anyone around where we were?
I mean, it's not. It's in the dock district. It is away from busy slips because would be like the small area where like governess would take children to just play on a small beach real quick. But when you guys start like wading out of the water or whatnot, like maybe a few onlookers from like the warehouse or the dock slips themselves are just like, huh?
I'm looking for like sentries, basically like not guards, not like town watch, but like if they use this area, it looks suspicious that I'm diving right here.
Go ahead and roll me a perception or investigation.
I would like Cole's help with this because she has
Absolutely.
the eye for it. If she would.
Sure. Which one do you want me to
You
roll?
can either both roll or one of you with advantage.
I would prefer Cole with advantage.
What were the two again? Investigation and what?
Either investigation or perception.
Which
Oh
one do you
yeah.
got?
It's gonna be the 27. So you take a look around before you guys wade out into the water. Yeah, normal patrols, two man Ethereum guards on the streets, not on the docks. The docks have their own harbor master and his folks doing all the inspections. They don't seem to really mind or take care. The people kind of gawking at you or like looking over to see what you guys are doing or like just literally the warehouse workers or dock workers that are just like gawking in between tasks or just like looking over because like you two would be the only one that would like swim out, but like even before you do it, like you get a good look through the crowd, the surrounding area. You don't think there's any like ununiformed sentries or like you definitely don't see like a thieves guild member like doing passive surveillance. Like you definitely don't think like anybody's watching this area. It is very much inconspicuous.
Okay. Then I just walk out. I'm not like diving in, I'm just walking in.
Sure.
Not trying to make any noise unduly.
So like before you guys get like 30 feet away from shore, there is a governess there with like 3 kids, and you hear one of the kids going, "What are they doing?" And the governess is like, "Come away, it's okay. They're probably just some other street urchins trying to take a free bath. It's okay."
Cole is taking huge offense to this.
I know what I look like.
You guys get to a point where you can't touch, and you're almost past Or no, you'd be like halfway past like the last ship. Still very much in the wharf.
I dive down to where I saw the tunnels in the vision.
All right. As you guys both dive underneath the water and begin swimming, you see the odd things like a crate half buried, rope, an anchor that's, fit frayed rope bobbing in the currents. Fish swim out of your guys' way. There's some kelp on the bottom, plenty of shells. And as you try to get your bearing, Gwyn, in the next like 10, 15 minutes as you're swimming out, you're now pretty good a ways from the nearest hull of the ship. And you see it. You see the two large tunnels, just quarter buried in the sand, built into the side of like this elevation change, and they both kind of go like where they get buried point back towards the warehouse district from your bearing. There's a left one and a right one.
I head for the left one.
I'm gonna kind of lean toward the right one. Like I'm trying to decide which one, but then I'm gonna follow.
Water breathing. Go ahead, since you went near the right one, give me a perception check. As it's mostly seawater, it's that salty taste, and like, you are water breathing, so like, it's a weird, this is a weird sensation for the both of you. You're not tasting the water. I guess you could say you're smelling the water, so you know it's salt water, seawater. But as Cole, as you linger towards the right one for just a little bit, you detect a hint of maybe ammonia, or even worse, maybe fecal matter.
Disgusting. I'm gonna just take a second glance visually and see if I can see any discoloration to the water coming out of that one.
Yeah, I inspect the poop water.
Visually.
Let me check the weather real quick. Give me an investigations check, Cole.
That's doo-doo, baby.
This is absolutely the out port for the sewer system.
That's poop.
Yes, that is poop.
Big shits.
Cool.
But as you go into the left one, following Gwyn, you don't taste any of that. This is seawater as best it can be, and you guys start heading down the tunnel. Prim, go ahead and give me another perceptions check.
It's not gonna go any better. Slightly.
You finally clear the mess of seagulls as they kind of think you're insane because you just keep flying around and not landing anywhere, and you're not seem to be feeding on anything. You've gotten down. You've seen a couple fish. You've seen a couple ships, and you've started to identify the fishing ships, the fishing trawlers, and you do see that about a couple miles offshore, there's another collection of fishing trawlers milling about. They've got nets in the water. Some of them have the rods out, and they're actually doing real fishing. And as you start flying over to inspect those ships, you do notice that there is a merchantman anchored nearby, further away, like just on the other side of them. So it would be like, port city, a little bit of water, this second group of fishing trawlers, and then at the very edge is this ship anchored. As we begin to fly in that direction. Alex, high or low?
High as fuck.
Oh.
So far,
I
over
as
the
fuck.
last hour, the last 9 people you've talked to have no idea. They're like, corpse flower? Like what? No. What is ever such a thing? And then shambling moss, they're like, I mean, yeah, sure, just go out in the woods. What's shambling about it, though? Nobody seems to be very helpful this hour. Birchstorm, high or low?
Hi.
As you're perusing
Nice.
the streets, you hear Alex's voice as he's leaving one of the shops.
I will go bother him. Hello, I'm with you now.
Okay, cool. All right, so trying to ask people about a shambling mound, shambling moss, or a corpse flower. No one seems to know, but I'm not charismatic, dude. You are. Maybe you can
Oh,
help.
that's a nice thing to say. Thank you. You don't sell yourself short. You're a very handsome man, very charming.
I mean,
You got that great smile. You got a cool hand.
yeah, like, but that doesn't equate to me being able to hold good conversations with people. I thank you
Oh,
for all of the compliments, but you're the schmoozer. You can do those things and talk to people and convince them of, hey, tell us what's what. Everybody thinks I'm just a fucking weirdo walking around.
I think that's what you think you are. I don't think anyone else thinks that. But you know what? That's a topic for another time. I don't know what a schmoozer is, but that's a nice thing to say, I think. So thank you.
Yeah, there's all the compliments.
Okay. Well, then I guess I will schmooze someone. Who am I schmoozing?
And I look down at my badges and I'm like, well, these probably don't help me talk to regular people, so.
They might.
I mean, you were given very good honors and respect.
Yeah, you could be like, hey, I'm an ONE. Tell me what I want to know. Or I don't know how it works, but I feel like that would be more appropriate. Like a hey. But yeah, I mean, I'm still, I'm your schmooze man.
Awesome. Well, let's go shopping, or rather
Okay.
looking for information.
Oh, okay. A little bit of both. Sounds good.
All right. You guys start another street and try to find the best locale. All right. Not Prim. Cole and Gwyn. The tunnel bends one way, bends another way, goes off in other directions that are very smaller that you would not be able to walk down, but you follow the one that you guys can easily fit through and swim down. And eventually you find the tunnel comes to an end and it's lit up because it's been pitch dark down here. You see the tunnel it ends and there's just another small body of water and light coming from above the water in what looks like a very cramped room.
Yeah.
Does this look like the room that I stepped into at Pip's house?
Hmm.
You are both still under the water.
Definitely just gonna frogman breach with just my eyes above the water.
Mm.
That dude is got a barrel behind him, feet propped up on another barrel, and he's just snoring.
DM, base as we're coming up into this, whatever this is, this pool. I'd like to look at the masonry and the craftsmanship around us and see if that is resemblant of the space that we saw at Pip's house the other night.
Sure, give me an investigation check. Yeah, smooth stone. The pipe where it comes out and where it's fitted to, it's very smooth stone. It is a small 5 foot wide dock that is kind of built down into this water, just enough so that the wooden planks are a couple inches above the water. But you can tell from where this pool of water goes and then immediately comes up the wall, it is that flat stone that you remember from the foundation that the warehouse is built into.
Right, because I had gone snooping into that back room where the little girl came from. So, I was curious if this looked like it possibly attached to that.
It's possible.
Okay, thanks.
I kind of nod my head like towards the inside and do the like what do you want to do motion with my hands palms up kind of.
I apologize, I missed that. Could you repeat that, please?
I said I'd nod my head towards like the inside of the room and like point up or down and give you like the what do you want to do here motion with my hands up and like palms up.
Uh-huh. Hold on, I'm checking something real quick.
Hmm. Is this guy like really? He's out, right?
Yeah, as your head, nose, ears come above the water, you can.
Okay. I am gonna try to stealthily make my way up onto the dock, unless Cole has
Come on.
something.
I need our DM to confirm. Can I use this one on both of us?
Strangle him to death.
Quiet you.
You can only use it,
You
you can
have
only
been
use it
benched.
on you or him.
Cool, that's what I was checking. Okay, so before you pop out of the ground, I'm gonna put my face above water and then I'm going to touch you and cast greater invisibility on you. And kind of motion for you to go all at the same time.
Who goes there? And he's immediately, as soon as Gwyn disappears from view, as he goes invisible, this guy jumps off the barrels and looks at you and levels a hand crossbow. He goes, "What are you doing down there? Who are you?"
I'm gonna take a breath and just like plop under and hope he.
Okay, he's gonna shoot you.
That checks out. That makes sense.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Can I attempt to swim out of that?
It was
Dodge.
a held action. Seeing as you did anything dangerous.
Oh, he
besides
fucking
asking,
knew
he
you
was not
guys
gonna
were
hit
there.
That's 6 damage to you as he
Yeah.
immediately goes to reload and starts going, "Guys in the pipe! Guys in the pipe!"
Fuck.
Go ahead and roll me
There's guys
initiative.
in my pipe.
Gwyn, you are invisible.
Okie doke. Well,
He's gonna jump up on this barrel and fire another shot down into you. 20 hits. 6 take another 6 piercing.
Okay.
Your turn, Cole.
I'm gonna. Did I make it underwater? In all of this?
Yeah, I can say like you were been like waiting, cast it, did the verbal somatic, and then as soon as your action was to go below the water, you like that's when immediately he was like twink, pulled the trigger. So yeah, you were submerged underwater.
Okay. What was the damage on that?
6. Ooh, you took damage and that was concentration. Give me 2 con saves.
He's no longer invisible.
Okay, and
Oh, she's doing the sneaky thing again, isn't she?
on the second hit, unfortunately, it breaks your concentration.
Yeah, I was hoping not. Okay. What was the damage on the second one? For me.
6. You've taken 12 total damage so far.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to retreat back into the pipe just enough to get cover. And Gwen is
Fucked.
SOL up there.
Yep.
Gwyn, as the were rat just suddenly seems to have noticed you halfway out of the water in the water.
Well, do we like lock eyes? He can see me now.
Yeah, yeah. Immediately, like
Okay.
as he was reloading, watching Cole swim into the pipe, and like he gets it done, and then like he looks over and he's immediately just like, oh.
Rob, I need you to make a deck save.
Okay.
Why? Oh my
He
god!
fails.
He takes 71 damage.
What happens when it drops to 0?
He turns into a pile of dust.
What the fuck?
Oh, he's shit dust that floats away.
And then I dive underwater.
You see Cole's like halfway back in the pipe.
I am leaving.
You just alright.
Can I recast my water breathing?
It
was
lasts
ritual cast
24
on you.
hours. 24 hours. We have
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought that may have dropped.
No. You cast
that-
greater
Not
invisibility on
That stays.
him, and that was concentration.
Okay, I thought that the water breathing ended when we switched to something else.
Nope, he ritual casted on you.
24 hours.
You're the
All
best.
right.
I do what I can.
Primrose, roll me another perceptions check.
Oh. Please. Let something go right. Nope. Fuck me, I guess.
You circle about this other group, and they've got the nets out. They've got the fishing poles out. And they're fishing about. Nothing out of the ordinary. And off of the 12, you do notice that the flag on this merchantman, it is indeed a gray flag with a white seal on it, and on the back of the boat, it's written on the part of the score work, part of the decoration of the boat, whistling seal. But what you don't see is you don't see any suspicious packages floating in the water. You don't see the crew dumping anything overboard. It just seems like a ship anchored. Crew doing normal crew things for right now. What would you like to do?
I have been flying around this whole time, probably mildly suspicious if anybody looks at me, so I'm just going to perch on one of their masts for a little while until...
Take a big old shit.
Nope, I will not be doing that, but I will continue flying about in a bit.
Drop some dookie on somebody's head.
No, thank you.
All the seagulls are doing it.
Yeah, all the other
Yeah,
seagulls are
come
doing it. You just need to
on.
fit in.
No, thank you.
Make sure you hit their captain.
So you perch and you watch for a while. Meanwhile, in town, Birchstorm and
Yes.
you find an apothecary. They greet you at the door. They welcome you in. They ask if you're looking for anything in particular. All the pleasantries. Seeing the badge. Oh, sir, this, sir, that. What's the questions you guys are levying? The shopkeeper is a Leonin. They're wearing a very nice merchantman, middle class, clean tunic, overcoat. Pretty good shop. They look like you just interrupted them sweeping. It's been a pretty slow day, but they're like, "Oh yeah, please come in. Welcome to the Growing Seed.
Oh, the Going Sea, this sounds like a nice place.
It's a very nice place. I got it from my father. He started this about 20 years ago."
Well, your dad, he's got good taste. Alex, what are you looking for
you.
again? Oh, we're looking for some ingredients of like a natural variety. I was wondering if you guys had carried stuff like that.
We have all sorts of ingredients. Anything you're trying to make in particular?
Nothing we're trying to make.
necessarily. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, more so we just kind of want to investigate it. So, my O&E friend is drawing up some hypothesis about some of the flora and fauna here. He's quite the writer, actually. You're gonna love his book when it comes out. And I was wondering, what was the stuff called again, bud?
Shambling moss and corpse flower.
Those. Do you have any of those?
No, we don't have any of those creatures. Oh wait, you should shambling moss. I'm not familiar with the moss, But I mean, if you're looking for corpse flower or shambling mounds, I mean,
Yes,
my
I
father.
apologize.
What?
You're correct. Looking for a shambling flower to collect its pollen, or that was a corpse flower to collect its pollen, and a shambling mound to collect its moss. Sorry, it's just all just a mess
Yes.
up there right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I don't sell either one of those here. It's not kind of ingredients that are moves. But as I was saying, yes. Hang on. I'll be right back. And she goes up the
Okay.
stairs in the back. You hear her footsteps upstairs. She comes back down the stairs and she has a book and she plops it down. She flaps it open, and then she goes, here we go. And this is like a journal, and the date entry is from like 36 years ago. And she goes,
Okay.
so my uncle was a bit of an explorer, and he explored a lot of the interior of Grove Island. So there's this like really cool temple, like somewhere to like the northwest of here. And before there, yep, here it is. See, he ran into a large vine plant that had the ability to outproduce corpses. And then he goes
Oh,
on to talk that these things could actually walk and they were dangerous. Luckily, he had, I can't even pronounce this, explorer, I don't know. Sorry, but anyways, they killed it. But I do believe, if I recall from my apothecary training, a flower that can actually drop out a zombified person, that would be your corpse flower. So they're on this island, and then a shambling mound. She flips 2 pages ahead. She goes right here. So they got to the temple, right? This temple that's again, it's in the northwest. They got to the temple, and they assumed something used to be buried here. Maybe not anymore. There was no markings on it. It was very strange. Completely overtaken by the jungle. But there was a shambling mound outside of it, and they, in the middle of camping, one of their helpers, yep, right here, yep, broke his leg, and subsequently died, and they immediately returned. Ooh, sounds
okay.
dangerous. But does that help?
Yeah,
It helped.
that's
Yep.
yeah, definitely steps in the right direction. I'm gonna give them a silver and
Oh
say
my
no.
god, thank you.
That's. I mean, you've started our journey, so I greatly appreciate it. I know my good friend Alex here appreciates it, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
I
I
hope you have a
one
wonderful
more
day as
question.
well.
It's
Oh, of
a
course,
question
yes,
about
yes.
raw ingredients for a tea.
A tea. Oh, we have plenty of tea. Hibiscus, floral, citrus. What are you looking for?
My notes on what the ingredients are.
I'm sorry?
Sorry, that was to myself. I'm trying to recall my notes on what the ingredients are. My mother told me of a tea I should be drinking.
Ooh, what did it taste like?
Something. I have a sample here, but I pull out a sample of it.
She goes, may I?
Yes, of course.
She goes behind, she's still behind a counter. She turns around and she picks up a tea
That's how I
kettle. She
wanted.
fills up a little cup and she takes a little bit of your sample. She throws it in there, spoons it around. She sips it, goes, oh, oh, good heavens. Oh, this is what you drink on the reg? Okay.
Oh yeah, he
Every
likes
night.
it.
Oh, okay, that's definitely. Ugh. Sorry, 1 second. And she picks up a water skin, uncorks it, empties maybe like 3/4 of it, and finally like stops. Whew, okay, elderweed and hypericum. That's what you're, or hypericum, depending on your pronunciation of your background. I do have both of those. For tea brewing, gosh, you on the regular. Okay, sorry. Hey, one moment. She pulls down a jar and then she pulls over another one that's clear and it's got like filled with this like orangey yellow powder. And then she pulls out another one where it's like it looks like maca. It's that straight lime green
Yeah.
fine powder. She goes, "Here they are. How much are you looking for?"
Um, well, I drink it nightly. So how much do you got? 30, 60, 90?
You drink it nightly. How strong do you make it?
Strong enough to keep the demons away.
I'm
I'm sorry, that
sorry.
was a horrible joke.
Oh.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
he steeps it to a point where it's like relatively dark.
All right. Well, I mean, she looks at both containers. She goes, "That's about a 40-day supply, maybe."
Okay.
Fantastic.
You want all of it?
Yep.
Oh, okay. 1 second. And she pulls out her merchant scales and she looks at the containers. Goes, another second. Sorry. She grabs two identical
No, take your time.
containers of the same ones, weighs them both one at a time, and then she puts each one on one at a time. Puts the subsequent weights on it. She goes, okay. And that, add that, carry the two. So that's 32 gold.
You got 32 gold on you, buddy?
Yes, sir. I do, sir.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
I
pay the
should've
lady.
known. You were an ONE. Sorry, I'm not used to dealing with such prodigious customers. Thank you so much for your patronage here, and good luck with the tea and the demons.
Hey, she's got a great sense of humor. You're great. You're great. We're gonna tell everybody about this place as like I'm walking out, jump out, like tap the overhang.
Queen's
Well,
blessing.
that's great.
Yeah.
Queen's blessing to
blessings.
you.
You know what? I miss Jericho. I just want to say it. Watching her chug that water skin reminded me of him. Well, also, side note, where the fuck is everybody?
Oh my God, they're all over the fucking place doing dumb shit.
Okay,
Let's
can we
head back
narrow that
to
down a little
Pip's
bit?
place. Yeah, Pip's place. They're trying to find the tunnels to observe how the dead drops or whatever the drop-offs work from the shipping boats. We know that, or the fishing boats. We know the fishing boats bring the drugs in, they drop them, and they get them from the tunnels. I think one group went to the tunnels and one group went to the sky to watch the fishing boats. But I mean, that's our best bet is Warehouse 3.
My God. Okay, we need to run quickly. You head to the warehouse. I have to run by your house real quick. I'll meet up with you outside of there. Don't go in until I show up.
Yep. And I do exactly that. I just wait outside.
Okay. Because Orin's not here, I'm gonna rummage through his things. No, because it was something I gave him, and if he was here, I would have asked him to borrow it. I'm gonna ask if I can borrow my hand wraps back that I gave him on Christmas. Okay. And I'm gonna put those on, and then I'm gonna head down to Pip's place. Let me see Alex. Okay. Do you see anyone? And I look
Oh,
for.
whoa. Alex's house is 3 hours away. You are currently en route.
I can run 180 feet every 6 seconds.
Is this what you want to do?
Uh, how many points of exhaustion am I taking?
I mean, we can roll to find out.
You know what? Yes.
Brother, you can run 20.45 miles per hour.
Yes.
Go ahead. Let's give me that athletics check.
Athletics. Where is it? Acrobatics. Oh, I have proficiency in it. 23.
All right. You maintain a very good pace, very fast. Not somewhere between marathon and 5K pace. You get to the
Okay.
house just fine. Obviously, you'd get there and start walking. You're breathing, catching your breath normally. Your runner's high starts to kick in. You find the hand wraps. Give me an athletics check to run back to town.
I slam some lime juice. I pour the rest on my head. You know how it is.
Ooh, you're slime. Where are you slamming the lime juice?
Hey,
Climbing
do
in the
I
kitchen?
see him come back to the house?
Yeah, at the place. Yeah, in the kitchen.
Alex, question for you, and this is completely up to you. How much natural light is in the kitchen?
Is this midday?
Yeah,
Medium amount because there's more natural light in the evening.
very well.
I also have dark vision.
I'm not what I'm asking about.
Oh, spooky.
Hey,
I don't like that.
All right, you slammed the lime. Sure, Arn. You hear somebody had ran into the house. You hear somebody huffing and puffing. You hear somebody rummage through a bedroom. What are you doing?
I go and be like, "Who's out there?" And
It's
start
Birch.
knocking in the
It's
hallway.
Birch. It's fine. No, you're fine. Put some pants on, or just go back to the tub. You're covered in water. You're draping water. I gotta go. And I just go back to running.
So they're all in town, huh? Fine. I
No,
get dressed
no.
and start walking my happy little legs to town.
Naked?
I say no. Get dressed and leave the and put the chains in my bag of holding and start walking to the town.
Okay. We're gonna scene change to Primrose while Birch is jogging back. I'll need another athletics check from you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one's gonna be the bad one. I can feel it.
Maybe. Not as
Nope, it's a
good.
10.
We'll come deal with that 18. Prim. Some time goes by, and you sure enough, one of the trawlers nearest to the boat, you pull up a fishing net, and there's a large non-fish object in this net. It is a parcel. It is wrapped. They immediately pull it up over. You can tell that they've pulled up nets before a fish, and they've definitely dumped it in this one area of the boat. But this one, they pull this package out, and they bring it down below deck via a couple of hands. And they throw the nets back over. And at another point in time, shortly after this, you see on the Whistling Seal crew members trying to be inconspicuous. They like the whole every deckhand like does the whole look to the left, look to the right, crane their heads over, and they bring out another package that resembles it, and they throw it overboard, and you see it immediately like blunk, and what follows behind it is like a rope and this like little bubble, and it whoosh, it disappears into the water. Sometime after this, a different trawler pulls up their nets, and you don't know if it's that same package, but it's another package of similar design caught up in the nets. And again, they separate it out from the fishes. Fishes go to one spot, the package goes to another spot.
Well, if they haven't, like, noted a just very chill seagull or anything, I'm just gonna stay there and keep watching.
Perfect. Running back. Okay, Cole and Gwyn, you get back out of the tunnel in the wharf. What we doing?
Real quick, am I actively bleeding from being hit?
Yeah, but I mean, it's you've been submerged in seawater, so it stings. It's probably stopped. Like if you look where the bolts hit you, like it's red.
Like enough to attract sharks?
No, you're not like profusely bleeding out, and there's just a cloud of red mist around you. No.
Okay, that's what I just wanted to make sure I was okay on that. Okay, as we're coming up,
hit points are not meat points.
I know. I'm just double checking, being aware of my surroundings. Okay. As I'm coming up, I want to be looking at like the bottoms of the ships that might possibly be in the area, looking for any identifying markers or anything that looks suspicious as we're headed back up.
Yeah, it's even in this daylight, shining through the waters, like normal hulls, normal keels. I mean, all various sizes of ships in the harbor and the wharf. Especially where you guys are coming up, it's mostly trade galleons or merchantmans, maybe a bark or two, plenty of sloops. But I mean, suspicious? No, nothing sticks out, nothing out of the ordinary. Like it is just good old ship construction hull.
Okay. So yeah, just I will follow him up and out, or kind of come up and out with him, and find the a spot where we can talk where we're not seen.
Okay.
Is the beach populated?
High or low?
Low.
High. Oh.
I heard low first. So the beach is not populated. There's nobody this time of day. It is practically lunchtime or after. And There are no kiddos out at high noon on the beach.
Goddamn kids need to be in school.
That's what governesses are for.
You got to be rich to have a governess.
I'm gonna start casting something unless you stop me. I don't hear anyone stopping me.
Yep, God's not
No.
stopping me.
Cast
you're
away,
good.
bro. Cast away. Let's see some fire.
I'm gonna let you do what you're gonna do. I am gonna convey to you that I did notice, or that I thought it was clever that they hid the tunnel in plain sight next to the sewage outport.
Mm-hmm. You ever flown before?
Say that again.
Have you
Oh,
ever
boy.
flown before?
Yes.
Okay, well let's go. I cast fly at 4th level so I can do it. Cast it on me and her.
Cool.
And I
You're the one
just
who helped me fly last time. You know that, right?
what?
You're the one who helped me fly last time.
Nah, I don't remember these things. And I just fly off the beach towards Alex's house.
Thoughts?
Cool beans. Pixie dust and all.
Why
Think
not?
those happy thoughts.
I just pick up some sand before you leave and just sprinkle it on her head. Better? Alright, let's go.
Yes. Do we see a naked gnome running into town?
No. No, but as you guys leave town, you definitely see Birchstorm running, jogging into town.
Did the tunnels let
gonna
out anywhere near Warehouse
point
3?
out.
Huh?
Do we actually want to go back to the house, or do we want to meet up with Birch?
I'm going. Birch is running, and he's running faster than I'm flying. And I'm using this as an opportunity to draw out my clothes. So I'm gonna keep going. Because I don't know if she would have heard it or not. I don't think so. But I just fucking disintegrated a guy. So I'm getting the hell out of there.
I saw.
I will proceed with getting the hell out of there.
Yeah, agreed. But also, us being with someone coming from out of town into town would give us a good alibi.
Yeah, we can still do that. We can just walk into town.
Sure.
I'm just not going there with wet clothes.
Do you own another pair of clothes? And if so, are they equally charred?
Yes and no.
No time like the present to fix that.
That's why I'm flying to the house. That's where all my shit is.
Okay, well, you're the one in control here, so I'm literally a captive audience.
You can fly wherever you want. It lasts for 10 minutes, so
How far do we get, DM, in 10 minutes?
don't make me do math, Rob. I'll just recast it.
I've already done it. I've done this when you guys were flying around in the mountains. You guys will be able to get all the way to Alex's house.
Alright, cool. Then I go there, hang up my wet clothes, and unfortunately, I have to change into my court wizard clothes.
Oh,
See.
fancy.
Look at that.
Birch, give me a con save as you make it back into town.
Can I just burn a point of rage?
No.
To give you advantage on it? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty smart.
Cool. 20. Oh, not 20. Let's go.
Yeah.
This
As soon as you felt your delicious breakfast get burned up and the lactic acid start to burn up, you're just immediately go into your rage and you just feel better.
Yeah. I know where I'm running to, and it brings back bad memories.
Oh my god. Keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah.
for the flyers, but before you make it back to the house, you definitely see a little rock gnome with his little stumpy legs, also trying to keep at a good pace. But his is more of a 5K pace.
Okay, yeah, I'm dusting that dude. I'm out of here. I gotta.
Yeah,
push.
no, like there was no way you got a head start. He's way behind you, but he's heading towards town.
Good.
Prim, you definitely watch at least 9 more transactions happen.
Hmm. But they're all going into the ship and not from it?
So you got packages coming out of the Whistling Seal, dropping into the water, and then like one of the many fishing ships, the trawlers, like it. They're just like whoever's catching it in the net, they're pulling it up. They're taking the package. They're bringing it below deck. The fish are going into a separate hold that's already immediately accessible from that top side.
Am I able to see how far down these things are that they're picking up? Like the boxes?
It's kind of hard. They're splashing in. The water's out there. It's not rough seas, but I mean, there's waves, so it's definitely from your vantage point deeper than 30 feet.
Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be hard to find this stuff in the waters, so we're gonna be better off getting it from either the trawlers or the nymph itself in 2 days. Good, good. I love this. Okay.
Roll me an investigations check real quick. Let's see if we can get you a detail.
Investigation. That's not one I use very often. But I rolled better. What the fuck?
So with the number of times it happens, even though there's a good space between where the merchantman is and the fishing trawlers when they throw a package over, and by the time one of the other ships pick it up, again there's nothing defining about each package. They're all kind of the same and nondescript, but you're almost surmised that like this thing's not floating. This thing's not dropping down to the ground. It is floating or being suspended somewhere in the water. There's some level of buoyancy coupled with the details that you've gotten from the Sea Fortress on how this runs. They float under the water somehow. So they're definitely making use of the current, that there's no direct transfer from boat to boat, and this stuff is going underwater, floating into a net, getting caught in a net, the trawler's picking it up out of the water with the net. So there is essentially a good portion of hang time from it going overboard, floating over to a net, and then being picked up.
Hmm. And where this ship is, does it seem like it's far enough away from Liffey that it's out of the jurisdiction, like Captain Stream mentioned?
Absolutely it is.
Of course it is. Okay, so this is definitely Death Cult. Good. Okay. I'm gonna stay here for probably another hour before returning to port. I'm gonna keep watch.
Birch, you make it outside Warehouse 3 where there's Alex flipping a coin.
Right. Hey, I've
Hey,
made it.
yo, hey.
I'm here. Real quick, what's the guy's name in there? And did you
Pip.
get a warehouse number?
3.
3?
Yep, that's where we're at. And his name is Pip.
Okay. Is there any prevalent information you want conveyed to Pip?
No, I mean, I've talked to him before. I just want him to stop selling his stuff and let him know it's tainted. But
Okay.
then again, wait. We had a group conversation and everybody was present, and they said not to tip him off because we don't know if he's in on it. So I don't even know if there's a point to us telling him right now. This is all information gathering. They
Okay.
were supposed to be figuring out how to get into the hidden tunnel, but I don't see anybody.
All right. Well, you stay here, and if an arrow comes sailing out of the window, I need help.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna walk in all nice. I'm gonna knock on the front door. Hello.
It's open. There's
Oh,
the 2 doors.
hey.
The three doors are open. There's active work being of things coming in, going out. The side office door is open. There's people in there. They're haggling prices, and you weren't in there, but you hear a voice like, that's final. That's the price you're gonna get. And there's transactions going on here.
Okay. Can I see what the warehouse's colors are? Do they have them anywhere in the warehouse?
There is a stone. All of them are marked. You can see where they've got it stone carved in. 3. Outside of that, it is like normal Netherian architecture, blue shingles where there's roof, white plastered walls where there's not wood and stone. Um, there's not really like a name for this place. It is just known as Warehouse 3.
Okay. Very cool. I'll peek my head around to see the transaction going down. Is he talking to anyone of import? Perhaps someone with a spooky cape? Someone with a mustache and a bag with a money sign on it? You know?
No, Mr. Monopoly Man is not there.
Okay. I'll just come in and I'll say, hello. Is anyone here?
Uh, there you go. They're just finishing a transaction as you walk in, and the guy finishing like walks past you and goes, "He's a stiff one," and leaves. This gnome looks up at you and goes, welcome to Warehouse 3. How can I help you?
Hi, what was that about? That guy looked kind of upset.
Well, in the times of economy, everybody's trying to pinch a penny or two.
Oh, man, I feel that actually. I'm Bertram, and I go and I stick my hand out to shake his hand, hoping
Pleasure to
that
meet you.
he's.
I'm Pips. I run Warehouse 3. How many services can I help you with?
Can I do an insight or perception to see if he acknowledges what I'm wearing?
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing my Warehouse 22 hand wraps.
Yeah, he should go for it.
Okay. This is 17.
You saw that he looked down and he did kind of seem to appear to note them, yes.
Yeah. Um, uh, Obviously, I'm just passing through here. I used to work in Oneida, and I just wanted to know how things are going in the warehouse business.
Well, contracts for storage, fees for transactions, all sorts of stuff. Other than that, things as usual. Is there anything particular I can help you with? Are you looking for logistics support?
I was just wondering, are you guys short? Is it just you? Are you short-staffed? Do you have people working here?
I just haven't dropped the tokens. I wasn't prepared. There is at least a dozen people in there moving crates, either pulling them out or setting them in.
Okay, and none of them are children, correct?
There are no children in here, no.
Okay. I was a mover too, like these guys. Man, you got some big dudes here. Sheesh.
They are definitely using block and tackle for the larger crates.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it looks like you're set up here pretty quick and well established. I want to see if I can make a couple of extra copper on the side, but yeah, I mean, if you have any work that comes across your desk, I'll pop in a day or so.
He leans forward at his desk and looks out the door, and then still lean forward. Then he looks to you and in a more hushed voice, he goes,
Oh, I leaned in with him.
Are you really looking for moving work, or are you looking for something else? As he kind of does the eyebrow point to your hands.
I'm looking for anything that might benefit the warehouses, and I heard there was some problems here.
Oh, take your pick. But if I think I know what those are, you probably want to check in with Warehouse 17. it ran by a scaly dragonborn by the name of Thusserin. He's probably got something more to your kind. I
Oh
don't mean
no,
that in
these
the
yeah,
disparaging way,
no,
obviously.
no, 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 no. No offense taken, sir. No offense taken. I'm multifaceted, as you can see, and I like hold out my walk. I actually have quite a few talents. Uh, you know, smashing people's faces, and it's just kind of like a hobby. Um,
I can guess it.
yeah, but I just doing my regular walkthrough of a new island, seeing if everybody's doing decent. So you're fine? Nothing wild going on?
I'm fine. Oh, well, say, are you new in town?
Relatively. I didn't really know where the warehouse district was. I've been here before, but I've never made it out to your little neck of the island.
Well, listen, after you go talk to 17, if you're gonna partake in any extracurricular activities for him and helping with the warehouses, I don't have it in right now, but if you come back probably in a week or two, I'll have something that's gonna help you out with that edge.
Really? I, I am. I'm not as young as I used to be. That does sound pretty lucrative. Should I? How much money should I bring? Just give or take, ballpark me.
Depends how many red brooks you want. Like I said, I don't have any I can get you right now, but I'm hoping in a couple weeks or so. I'm the only one in this port that will get them.
Really? You've got an edge on the market, friend. Well, how about this? I'll come back, and when the next time you see me, I guarantee you I'll have at least 50 gold in my pocket. And I go out to shake his hand.
Ooh, sounds good. What was your name? Birchstrom?
Yes, Birch.
Birch. Okay. Well, Birch Pips, and I will see you in then.
Mr. Pips, it has been a pleasure. You take care, sir.
You as well. Queen's blessings.
Queen's blessings. I walk out, and like as I round the corner, I start pulling off the wraps and putting them back into my pocket. I say, "Okay, we're good here."
Do you find anything out? Did he try to sell you drugs?
No, he actually says he doesn't have any for the next like week or so, couple weeks.
Damn, that's
He's
good.
yeah, I guess
That's good.
that
That's
sounds
good.
nice.
He gets the shipment in 2 days, so the fact that he said it'd be a week or two, I mean, at least he doesn't plan on selling right now. All right, well,
Okay.
no need for us to converse with him at the moment.
Yeah. Um.
Shit,
Tell
I
you what.
actually feel better about the situation with those kids. This guy's
Yeah. No. No.
weirdly on the up and up.
Yeah. I looked around, and it looks like an actual workshop, and not like hell. So, can you do me a favor, real
Yeah,
quick?
what's up?
If you could run to any of the ports where like the fishermen when they make port, can you get another barrel of fish? And I pull out 2 gold coins.
Yeah, it'll take me about an hour. I'm not the strongest, but I'll bring Cat over, and
Okay.
Cat can carry it. Do you just want it delivered to the house for tonight for dinner?
If you could throw it on throw one of the barrels on my ship, and then bring one of the barrels up to your place, and we'll have a fish fry.
Yeah, not a problem.
Alright.
Except that the ships are not on this island.
Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, then just one barrel. One barrel, and bring it up to your house. You can keep the gold. I'm kind of liquid right now. And
Alright.
yeah, I'll meet up with you at the house. Sound good?
Yeah. How much did you give me, by the way?
2 gold.
Ah, perfect. All right, so I'm gonna take off down to that area where the
Yeah,
fish.
to the fishmongers market where you see Winston flying his kite.
Oh, Winston.
Birch is going somewhere else.
Winston kind of gives you the chin nod because he's like
Oh, he's deep.
he's not
yeah.
in the wharf. He's like, or not in the fishmonger's wharf. He's like on the street part above it.
How goes it?
It's going good. This is probably gonna work out better once the fishing ships come in and I see how they offload it.
Okay. I'm gonna go buy some fish for dinner tonight.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Any preferences?
I'm partial pondies, but if you want to find if they've got any splash tails.
Splashtail, Splashtail. Okay. Well, thanks for the tip. Have fun. If you need anything, holler.
Will do. Good luck.
And I head down to the fishmonger.
To the
Alright.
fishmonger's market. The smell permeates the air as one would. Fish, crabs, mussels, all sorts of delectable seafood being offloaded, sold. It is a frenzy. It is like people bargaining over bushels, baskets. You see other carts. Some nondescript. There are a few carts where like the restaurant name is on the side of the cart, and it is a very better put together cart. Like, and the person buying is like in decent clothes and is wearing thick rubber gloves to help transition.
That's the one I'm going for.
into the carpets.
The
Or I'm-
fanciest looking restaurant cart.
Yeah,
That's
so, like,
I need help.
and those guys are like pretty much buying only from like maybe one or two of the fishmongers that are selling their stuff.
Okay, I head over to one of them. Good evening. Afternoon, sorry.
Good evening. How we doing there, fine sir? Oh, sir, welcome to my shop. What kind of fish are you in the market for? Are we doing a big
I'm
order?
in-
Are we doing a small order? Is this for your household? Is you got a restaurant in town, perhaps? I haven't seen you around before.
Hosting a fancy dinner party at my manor.
Wonderful, wonderful. How many guests?
12 very hungry people.
Of course, hungry people, hungry people. I got stormgills, bondies, I've got splashtails, I've got
Splashtail, that's the one.
battlegills.
I was sent request Splashtail.
Splashtails, very well, very well. Any particular splashtail of choice of you want? I've got ruby, I've got moonshine.
What are the notable differences in flavor?
I don't know. Just color of the scales, I presume. It should be the same meat underneath, right? But you can tell them something different. I won't say much. 12. So you probably want, what, 24? You got any side dishes using the fish? You want some for later?
How much can I get for 1 gold?
I can give you half.
Half
Oh,
of
fish.
what? Half of a fish.
I'm just kidding. Just kidding, sir.
You
Some
got me.
fishmonger humor. I don't see a cart. How are you going to transport these?
Oh, I'll summon assistance in a little bit. I'm just walking. It seems very busy down here. I didn't want to bring a cart or my travel apparatus.
Travel apparatus. Well,
You'll see.
very well. 2 gold. I can give you 12.
I said 1.
Make it. Oh, 1 gold.
1 gold.
1 gold. I can give you 6 pounds.
6 pounds. I'll have 18 pounds for 3 gold.
I see what you did there. Well, when he's only getting to where you got because of your brains. I'll shake on that. 3 gold, sir.
Well, I'll be back in a little bit.
Name for the order, sir?
Alex Burton, O-N-E.
Alex Burton, O-N-E. Very well. I'll have you 3 pounds ready and waiting.
What a flex.
I just go around a corner somewhere and I just sit down and it takes me 1 minute to bring Cat up. I just like duck into a corner. It takes me a fucking minute.
Oh shit, I gotta put them back together like Lincoln logs.
I know, right? Fuck. Once I've got Cat back together, I go back to the merchant. And
As you come around the corner, like the people not enthralled in dealing with transactions and like the people leaving or whatnot are just like, they're like, what the fuck? What is that? And the guy's like already talking to somebody else, and you hear him haggling too, and he's like, sure, battle gills, absolutely, I can get you a whole cart's full. Let's go 40 gold on that. Yeah, Thomas, load them up. And you see them like bring this huge like ramp over and like boom, ice fish go right into the cart. And as he's taking the transaction, like he's not even doing any of the hard work, and he puts away the gold into a lockbox and looks over and looks at you and goes, oh, oh, that's what you mean. How are we loading the fish onto it?
do you have a crate or a barrel I can buy from you?
I can give you a basket.
Basket works. And
All right. 7 silver.
I hand him the 7 silver.
Very well. Here you go, look aboard. And another sea elf grabs a basket, loads it up, puts it on the scale, loads up 3 pounds of these splash tails, and then comes over and hands it to you.
Is it 3 pounds or was it 18 pounds? Because I thought it was 6 pounds per gold.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's 18 pounds. So he's giving you.
Ooh,
He's
trying
giving
to
he's giving
bamboozle
no.
me, Marcus.
So many numbers. Party is
No, I'm fucking
split.
with
My
you.
brain is like it's dying right now. It's 18 pounds. You're handed 3 baskets worth of splash tails.
All right, and then I do that.
And I'm
thing.
talking. This is like if you were to hold the baskets from the handles, like your arms are out.
Right. Well, Cat has this thing where the back spines open up where it was meant to be that a skiff could be put on his back and carried across land.
Everybody within a 20-foot radius of Cat seems to cease and gone quiet to watch this happen.
So those open up, the support arms open up, and I just rest the baskets in there. And I'm just going to make sure they're secured. I have hempen rope with me.
Life kind of slowly goes back to normal, and he's just like, what do you call that thing?
Cat.
Cat. Is that with a C?
Yeah, CAT.
Where do you get one of them?
You make them as an artificer. They're very
Is it
good.
waterproof?
Yep. Well, it does. Well, it's waterproof, but it does not swim.
I don't understand.
It does not take damage from water or seawater. It can operate underwater, but it can only walk across the bed of water. Like, if we drop it off of the ship in the ocean, it just sinks to the bottom, but it doesn't die because it doesn't require to breathe.
Can it learn to catch fish?
I highly doubt that, but
Ah,
that would be. Now I have a project for when I'm at sea.
but could it tug in nets?
He's not so good at swimming. He kind of just sinks.
Oh,
to
no,
the
I heard no swimming, walking across the seabed. Yep. If there were nets hanging, could it grasp them or attach them and pull them inshore?
Yes, we've done that before with floating barrels.
How many for 5?
How many for? I can only produce one at a time, and it's my.
How long would it take you to make 5?
I can't produce additionals.
Oh. Well,
Have you ever seen a mage and they're familiar? They're bound to each other.
Sir, I'm a fishmonger. I'm at the sea. The only familiars I'm familiar with are these things and those things. And when he says these things, he points down at the dead fish for sale. And then when he says those things, he points up to the seagulls.
Well, me being who I am, I'm only familiar with these things, and I point to Cat. But I appreciate your honesty when selling me fish. So we've both learned something of a world completely foreign to us today.
Indeed. I thank you for your services, sir.
Queen's blessings to you.
Queen's blessings. All right, I got battle goals.
And Alex has socialized enough for the next 3 months.
Perfect.
I'm going home.
Arn, you get to town. What do you want to do?
Walk around town. Just walk. Being that I can't publicly drink in town, so I'm just going to walk in town.
Birch, where are you headed?
I just wanted to take a quick peek at the other warehouse.
Ooh, love that.
Just like a quick peek. I'm not going in. I just want to see, I just want to get a vibe check.
Of 17 specifically?
Oh, yeah.
Roll me either perception or investigation.
Okay. Perception. All right.
You get around 17. It's on the second row, kind of on the end. Or is it on the end? Fuck, I have to go back. It's in the second row, in the back.
Okay.
Kind of just as busy, maybe not as busy as the front. Yeah, you see a teenager working, and as you do your careful walk around, you get to look in at the small office, and the Dragonborn is definitely dealing with like ledger work and handling the money, but he's definitely got very maybe almost teens, maybe younger, of like clerks working
Okay.
inside with him. As you come back around and complete a lap and you look inside, maybe a couple more teenagers, and you're pretty sure you see maybe another younger kid, and they're using block and tackle and they're moving things around. And you can tell from the condition of maybe one or two of the teenagers, like 2 days fresh from a fight.
Yeah, a little rough. Okay, that's all I needed to see. I'm headed back to the house.
All right. Arn, give me a number between 0 and 9.
6.
Birch, give me a number between 0 and 9.
6.
We snap cut to a sky view of a city block. Arn walks east on one block. Birch walks west on the other block.
Just missed each
Strangers
other.
passing in the night.
Dang it. One building between us.
Real quick before we switch to Primrose, Gwen and Cole, were you guys coming back to town or you staying in the house?
I don't know. What are we doing in town?
Well, nobody's at the house, so I would say we would head into town. Plus, I want to show off his fancy getup because I feel like this is just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Seeing him all dressed up, and I'm hazing him for it.
I can say some mean things right now.
He
But
just goes, "Do you see me turn that guy into dust?"
no, that's pretty standard stuff. I mean, what do we do in a town? You got something to do. Otherwise, like, I got spells to study.
I mean,
She has spells to study too.
we just got shot at, and we still don't technically know what connects that tunnel. So that's a thing.
I mean, we saw that where we're at before. I think we're a pretty safe bet. But also, we get shot at. You got shot twice. By the way, you should
True.
probably look at that. I mean, clean up evidence and whatnot. Can you heal or?
I'll figure it out.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to do right now, though. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I'll say for the time it took you guys to get there and for Gwen
A
to
rest?
change out and you guys having this conversation, a short rest would have been applicable.
okay. Then yeah, I'm fine. Heading back into town.
Give God his numbers.
Yeah, I would have cleaned up even before we got out of the water and started flying. I would have attempted to do something to mitigate it and tie it off, and so when we got home, I would have cleaned it up.
Rob, if I'm in these robes, all of my finery is at. All the rings are on. The evoker's exchange is out in the open, and I'm using the rod like a walking staff.
Hell yeah.
Yes, and my god piece, which I don't have.
That does not say codpiece.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just saying. You say cock out. Showing off. We walking or flying?
Our goal is to look inconspicuous.
I don't do that
No.
right now.
So, yes, I know, but as far as anybody else is concerned, we want to be inconspicuous and create an alibi that we were not there when somebody just spontaneously combusted. So, I say we walk into town, and like really, really establish that we came from this direction and not from town to begin with.
Alright. Well, let's
Yep.
go. You said it's
Do
a
I-
3-hour walk, Rob.
Yeah.
What time is it now that we're at the house?
Afternoon.
Yeah, no. Sorry. Hard stop.
Do I see Bird Prim?
No, she's like in the opposite direction you're heading.
Oh, dang it. She's out there watching. I don't know. She has a distinctive bird face. I could
No,
see it.
try to pick me out of a lineup of seagulls. You can't.
I bet you I could.
It's
I
the
bet
one
you
that
I
doesn't
Bet you
shit.
you can't.
Karen fucking to you, we all could. Exactly.
I
You're the
don't
only one
believe
not
you.
screaming at meth heads. And
Oh,
you're
I'll
only
be
one not
screaming
shitting on...
you guys plenty.
Macaw.
It's the one that doesn't act like a real bird. That's the one she is.
I can act like a bird. I'm just not gonna
And
randomly
because
shit
what
on
we can
things.
and do, I can also control myself.
This was
but-
a horrible question
I
to
don't
ask.
think
I'm
you
sorry.
can.
Would you like some
Oh.
potato wedges?
Yes.
Alex and Arn, I need numbers between 0 and 9 from both of you.
8.
4.
Not even the same district. Yeah, Alex, you're headed out of town. Birchstorm is already en route. Arn, you are wandering Leafy.
In the middle of the afternoon, right?
In the middle of the afternoon.
Well. I'm a little hungry, so I'm gonna go to somewhere to go eat. Not too
Good.
expensive, but not cheap, but not grog food.
Your choices in that range is comfortable or modest.
Let's go comfortable.
Good choice. A good meal at a comfortable restaurant, which there are plenty to choose from, is going to cost you 5 silver. You're going to get a meat, you're going to get a starch, and you're going to get a drink. Non-alcoholic. Alcoholic drinks will be extra.
I'll take both their regular drink and an alcoholic beverage. Thank you very much.
All right. The alcoholic serving, single serving, is going to cost you 8 copper.
8 copper, 5 silver. How about I just give them an extra silver and just call it done?
They will gladly accept the tip. In doing so, they actually swap out your silverware, and it went from like very scratchy, tarnished to kind of polished. Very few scratches.
All right.
Gwen and Cole, did you say you guys were flying back in?
No, I think we're walking.
You are walking back in. All right. Birch, since you were the first to leave town.
Yep.
You come across a familiar Cole in her shadowy cloak, trying to look nondescript on the road, but she seems to be traveling next to this very fine gentleman in these dashing threads.
Whoa.
I think I'm gonna be more more focused on him and a little bit more like dancing and pestering him about his clothes and stuff. A little bit more off guard than I normally.
I want to say this is an hour and a half into both your walks. Were you doing this for an hour and a half? Because I'm pretty sure you'd be disintegrated by then.
No, I'm unfortunately out of spell slots.
as much as I can.
Hey guys. Who's the handsome gentleman?
Bad Birch.
Don't
Oh!
you recognize
Oh, it's
her?
Gwen! Oh, you look so nice. That is a lovely cloak, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You got like the full regalia thing going on. You look
Mm.
how you act. You know, that's it. Well, we got some food coming in. I think Alex just bought a whole bunch of fish. So I'll be making dinner once he gets back. Do you want me to save you guys some, or?
Is everyone headed back?
Alex and I are headed back. And then you two, if you head back, that would be most of us. I don't know where Arn is. And I think Prim is a bird.
Come on, Fancy Pants. You're gonna let this wonderful getup go to waste? We gotta go
Yes.
out on the town in this.
My food accompanies that outfit perfectly, madam.
I am not dissing your food at all. Your food is glorious. But this outfit requires being seen among the people. Don't you agree?
No.
What? He's not a clown or a jester.
Well,
This is
it seems like you're kind of poking fun at his outfit. That's not a nice thing to
I'm
do.
just nothing.
Gwen,
I'm
I think you
actually
look great.
poking fun at his outfit.
Yeah. Gwen,
And she's shaking her head.
I know you're a magic guy. And I reached down into like my pant leg. I know you probably had a long day. I pull out a dagger. You know, I give him like the look. You know, if the joke's not being funny, go.
Thank you. I'm more than capable.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay.
It's silly. I put my boot knife back. All right.
I-
Well,
This wonderful outfit never gets taken out of the closet to begin with. It deserves a walk around town and to be seen and to be odd and inspiring to the people.
Gwen is heavily contemplating flying away.
yeah. Well, okay. Well, you can gallivant around with handsome Gwen, and I'm gonna wait for Alex to get back so I can make dinner. Have fun, guys.
Mm.
Oh, come on, Bert. You want to come into town and see this too?
No, I don't. No, thank you.
You
I suppose
wanted
Lisa.
me to be more friendly, and here I am trying to be more friendly and more peoply, and you're bailing on me.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at the time. I got things.
Alex, you round a corner and you see the back of Burstorm talking to Cole and this finely dressed gentleman.
Wow, haven't seen those robes in a while.
Yeah,
Damn.
they were clean.
No, I mean, I haven't seen those robes since the last time I was in Gateway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought they looked familiar. Holy shit.
My brother hasn't earned his yet, but damn, something to aspire to.
Yeah, dude. Man of power.
Alex,
When
don't you think he should take this outfit into town and show it off?
I mean, I got 18 pounds of fish here, and Bert said he's cooking up something wonderful tonight, so I'm staying here. I mean, I feel like I should probably dress up for what Birch is going to cook out of this stuff.
Oh,
Okay, fine.
You should.
I will
Fancy
lay
party.
I will lay
mean,
off. But
Nothing beats a fancy house party. And I've got
I-
a fancy house. And
I
Birch
agree.
is the
I
party.
agree. But I can't guarantee we'll ever see him in these clothes again, and I just feel like him putting them on is wasted if we don't have a reason. Why don't we go back into town and invite like half the town to your house for a party to see these
Fuck
clothes?
no.
He said to the one antisocial person in the party.
Oh, I'm very well aware of what I just said.
It's funny because
Cool.
above, like hand on head, you heard me say Alex is socialized enough for 3 months, but Cole
Yes,
doesn't
I
know
did.
that.
That's what I was pushing.
Oh my.
Cole, if it makes you stop talking, I will wear these tomorrow.
Court wizard
Makes you
robes to court.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna take this like overly exaggerated bow at my waist and bring my face as low down as I can get it and say, "Why, thank you, great sir."
Okay, you're ruining it.
I called it. I called.
Birch is picking his teeth with the dagger and giving you the face like, huh? Huh?
I called it.
All right, fish time.
Yeah, we'll be back in about an hour and a half.
Okay.
There's only so many places aren't going to be.
Yeah. I mean, I would follow, wherever you can find cheap alcohol. Probably first stop, and then go to nicer alcohol.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then once those are done, alcohol.
yeah. I got
Perhaps
it.
ship varnish. I don't know. All right, these fish are gonna spoil. I gotta dress them. I'll see you guys later.
I
We're
continue
playing Where's
walking.
the Arn? Can you catch Arn San Diego?
Ha!
You almost had it with
Got it.
Arnon. You could have said Arnon
Yeah,
San
Arnon
Diego.
San Diego.
It was great.
Oh shit! I gotta mute.
He's dying.
Oh, I'm crying.
Arn, after your delicious lunch, where are you going?
Just go. Is there a tobacco shop around?
Absolutely, there's a tobacco shop on.
Man, he's gonna go and look for some cigars because he doesn't smoke a pipe. He smokes cigars.
They've got. So the Empire typically does the thin cigarillos, but they do have Meresian cigars.
I will ask to keep for a good full body Meresian cigars. A box, please.
Box of Meresian Pearl Inus fine leaf, packed. A box of 6 of these suckers are gonna go for 80 gold.
6?
Yep.
Okay. 80 gold. How about I
There's-
give you 70?
Persuasion check.
Sure. Nope.
The Loxodon looks at you and goes, No. These are the best handcrafted Meresian cigars. 80 gold.
The man knows what he has. All right.
I
You
give
find
him
no finer tight wrapped cigars for a long enjoying smoke, full body, just like you want. 80 gold.
I give him 80 gold.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Enjoy your smokes.
Before I leave, does he have a cutter there so I can cut and then?
We sell
stick
all
that-
manner of cutters. How would you like a nice one? What are your initials, sir? I'll put your initials
No,
right on it.
no. I just need you to cut the first one. I'm gonna smoke it in the street.
Oh, of course. 5 silver for a cut.
I just paid you
Nah.
for these.
No.
It should get the first one free, sir.
No. The services I offer are very well. You do not regret. 5 silver, first cut, lit. You walk out of here happy no.
Just do it. It's good.
I'm good. I pull
No.
out-
You're not good. I make you happy gnome. I will cut it and light it, and you will enjoy the rest of your evening.
For free.
No.
5 silver. You trust me. You will enjoy this. It will be well done.
Dude, Arn finna set this dude on fire.
5 silver. You
5
know-
silver. Small price for your happy little freedom gnome.
This is as much as my meal that I had tonight. Or this
And this,
afternoon.
I swear to you, my gnome, it is going to par perfectly with that aftertaste. This is the best dessert and will carry you all the way into the evening.
Cool. I'll give you 5 copper for the cut.
No. 5 silver. Trust me. Your 5 silver hangs in the balance of your happiness.
I give you 5 silver. This
Oh, pleasure.
mongrel.
Come here. Come here. Kid, you pull the whatever one out of the box you would like. Here, come.
I grabbed the middle one.
Ooh. Smell that. He holds it up under your nose.
Uh-huh.
Now watch. He pulls out a very thin piece of hickory. He holds it over the brazier, not touching the flame, as you just see the ends start to burn, and then the little flake of wood catches fire. He puts that down. He takes out a very nice silver handled cutter out of his pocket. He cuts it off with a not ever so small, swift, like clip. And he taps it, and then he goes, all right, here, go ahead, get it wet, put it in your lips. Make the moisture, get the tobacco to come into your gums. Oh, go ahead, go, do.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yes. He picks up the now, like, half-inflamed piece of hickory, and he pulls it over. He goes, "Okay, okay, puff, 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 puff," and he holds it underneath the end of the cigar as it starts to light up and start to ember around the center. And he's like, "Yeah, puff, puff, puff. Okay, use your fingers, my gnome, and rotate, rotate, rotate."
I'm puffing and rotating.
It lights as the smoke's coming in. You're letting it out, coming in, coming out. Like, yes, this is a full body robust. It's not burning at all. The air carrying through the shop. It's not coming up your nose. It's not going to agitate you at all. He immediately pulls the hickory away and like throws it in this empty brazier, and then he puts down like a solid heavy lid on top of it that actually like stops it out, completely suffocating the fire, and you can't even see the small hickory piece anymore. And he goes, "Yes, yes, yes, yes. Now, big drag right now."
Big drag.
And he pulls out a palm fan out of nowhere, and he just starts slowly fanning the air in front of you as you pull out this big drag. You hold it for a little bit, you release it, and like your lungs expand. You feel that like fiery rush. You're immediately like your lunch taste is gone. The alcohol taste is gone. All you taste is a cigar. You do actually feel like maybe 10 pounds lighter in your feet, and it's a great experience. And he pumping. He goes, "There you go. Now walk back out into the street and enjoy your happiness, my gnome. Come back when you need more."
Now leave my store.
Get out.
And as you turn and go to leave,
need
he
go.
actually stays behind you by like 2 feet, slowly going with the palm frame, and he only gets to the threshold of his shop. He it holds his arm out to let the fawn kind of like chase you as he still kind of like waves it. And as you leave the front of his shop and head back into the street, he then like does a really big arm sway to get like the smoke to sway in the street. And he goes, "Finest cigars in all of Liffey!" And he like elephant horns right away. And some people kind of like, you hear a couple people chuckle. And like as you're walking, you actually like see 2 guys that were like conversing by a crate, snap their fingers, and like they point like thumb over, like, "Yeah, you want to go grab a smoke? Yeah, let's go." And like he immediately pulls in like 2 new customers as you leave.
Yeah, go in there. Good smokes.
Oh yeah. The sun's getting low. The fishing trawlers pull up all their nets. There hasn't been a dump over in some time. You at least counted 20 some odd packages, Prim, go overboard and go into these fishing trawlers. No more go over. The trawlers pick up the nets. They begin dropping sails and heading back into port.
Okay, well, the seagull has overstayed her welcome, so I'm gonna head back.
So head back. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh, good. It's been going so well.
As you're getting nearer to the port city and the wharf, and everything's coming into your bird view, you see a small glint as your bird eyes are drawn to this very well-made kite, just gliding effortlessly in the air. You follow the kite line down. Sure enough, there's Winston. It's the afternoon, so like people are getting out of work, and he's attracted some kids, and they're pointing up at it, and he's kind of like playing around with them, where he'll run 20 yards down, turn around, run, and they're all kind of like, some of them run with him, some of them keep their eyes on the kite, and like the few that have parents or chaperones are like tugging on them and pointing and like, "Yeah, I want one, yeah, please."
I'll just land on one of the posts nearby, and I'll shapeshift out and just sit casually watching.
Arn, high or low?
Always high, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
nowhere
that-
near the.
That was low as can be.
You are enjoying the shit out of this cigar.
It's just a fog
man.
cloud.
Gwen and Prim, you guys make it into town. Where are we heading first?
What an host!
Gwen and Cole?
It's not what you said.
What'd I
I was
say?
gonna say,
Prim.
You said Gwyn and Prim.
Yeah, my brain.
Not shit.
Please. Yeah. Anywho, okay.
Bars. The closest bar, and just look.
gonna
That's where I'm
look
going.
I'm gonna look at Fancy Pants and go, shame. We could find him a lot faster from up above, but I can't waste this outfit you're wearing.
Hmm.
Let's see, Main Street is that way?
I don't fucking live here.
Neither do I. I'm randomly guessing.
I just read his name in the sky.
You and I both know he would never look up that high to notice it.
Could just go around yelling his name.
I would love to see you do that. Let's do that. Sounds like a great plan.
I proceed to do just that.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
hear
walk-
your name being called from town, from like a couple streets over?
I'm gonna not follow directly behind him. I'm totally people watching him and watching this spectacle. And I'm gonna kind of hang to the sides of the street. But I'm thoroughly amused watching this whole thing go down.
I may walk in that direction, but not like really pay any attention.
Prim, give me a perception check.
Oh boy. Now I get a good one.
Over the din of the city, you pretty sure you heard in a loud voice very far away. Arn,
Oh no, trouble.
Yep, you know what? He's caused enough problems for me. I'm gonna enjoy watching my boyfriend play with these kids. Nope.
Arn, you eventually come across Cole and
Not doing that again.
Gwyn is in the most finest of robes.
I say, "Hey, Gwen, you look good," and I give you a low five because I can't reach your high fives.
You make it even harder for me to reach down to high five you.
Yeah.
Fine, then I jump and give you a high
That's
five.
way funnier the other way.
I know I'm short, so low five.
Eh.
What's going on, Arn?
Oh, just enjoying my cigar and had a good meal and just walking around town, minding my own business.
You ready for tomorrow?
Sure.
Well, all right. You heading
I
out?
get
You
to go home.
staying?
I
What are you
get to
doing?
go home tomorrow, so back to the boat. So of course I'm good. Yeah, sure.
Love the confidence.
Hey,
Well.
it's easy to be okay about things when you are innocent. I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, well, the state doesn't see it that way.
The state doesn't know what happened. They weren't there.
I mean, eventually they were, but I understand what you mean.
They weren't there when both of them turned.
Uh-huh. That's actually funny you mentioned that. I'd like to see if we can track down some of those witnesses. You know, testimony and whatnot.
Sure. It would be more likely found at the shop down by the pier side.
The name of the bar?
Yeah, the something yellow wheel, something like that.
Okay. Why don't we take a trip?
Sure. As I just stroll along, smoking my cigar, being that I can't drink in town publicly.
I look back at Cole and kind of give her that head nod.
How do you know his head was nodding? I'm gonna follow again behind about 5 feet, just enough so I can take in this whole spectacle, but also not get
Did not get what?
left behind.
Oh,
She's
okay.
behind watching us.
Yeah.
and then you don't want to be left behind.
That was the yellow wheel, wasn't it, Rob? Yeah.
Yep, you find it.
Oh, and my token is even
It's
switched. God damn.
starting
Man,
to get
damn,
busy.
I was good. I pulled that out of my noggin.
Yep. Would hope
That's
so.
how thinking works.
Noggin in your ass.
You know I don't remember places.
The old ass noggin.
Oh man.
The food.
The
is done.
barkeep. He would be the one that we'd probably need to talk to.
The Minotaur sees your approach. Ah, welcome to the Yellow Wheel. How can I help?
Remember that incident you had a few days ago?
Oh,
Hello,
hi.
in my home.
Uh, yes, I'll answer any questions. How can I help?
It's not so much I need you to answer questions for me. Not yet. I'm just wondering if you'd be willing to testify to the events of the other day.
Oh, I've given my statements, and I'm due in court tomorrow for witness statements and some trial. You! Yeah, for that man. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this your barrister? Hello, welcome back, Bullet.
That remains to be seen.
Very well. I mean, I'll tell you the same thing I told the constabularies.
Oh no. Don't forget, sir, I was there.
I'm sorry. I must have been quite the night. The Minotaur kind of rubs his eye. I didn't recognize you. My apologies for that.
That's fine. Anyway, if you had already planned on doing that, then fantastic. Do they have the other patrons that were at this bar doing the same?
I mean, they did question my busboy, but pretty much gave the same what I heard and saw and seen. But since I'm the owner, I'm the only one that's going to make the appearance.
Okay. Just a point of fact, you do know who we are, right?
You're friends of Mr. Bullet here. I know that. And you guys
You ever
did
heard of the Masked
dispatch-
Maiden?
Oh, sure. I don't know if anybody's not heard of the Masked Maiden.
Okay. That's us.
Well, I do say I'm thankful you all here that day, and it's kind of interesting how trouble always comes to seem to find you, it seems, but at least you guys always seem to get out of it. Again, I don't know what to expect. I don't know how leniently the judge is going to be on this, but I mean, we all saw him do what he did.
Just asking you to keep it in mind when giving your statement.
Oh, will give the same statement I gave the constabularies when I was brought into the office. I'm not
The
going to lie.
truth. Good.
Since we weren't there, could you kind of give us a preview of what you said to them, just so we can compare notes?
Are you messing with the witnesses?
I believe that's called jury tampering, Cole. and I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
think you can
yeah.
do
That's not good.
I did not ask him to do anything except say what he said to the constable. Thank you very much.
Hmm.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's as the facts are. I held the fight. Everything was above board. Thieves Guild was even here sponsoring the betting. The fight ended. The man was knocked out cold in a fair fight. And then his friends slipped him and seemed to be more Baldo. He went into a fit of rage, turned into some kind of undead creature. You all sprang into action. You grabbed a hold of the third member of this little trio and began to question him. I saw this man here set him ablaze with that chain, killing him, and then he turned.
Yep.
And you all just
The chain. No, chains ain't on.
Okay.
What chain,
Well,
sir?
So to retcon, he doesn't point at the chain. He saw him wrap him around with the chain that he had there and set him ablaze, and he died.
did.
And turned right into the same thing his fellows did, and then you
He did.
dispatched him just the same.
Yep. Because you killed that man.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that information.
I can see how this is going to be difficult.
What do you mean difficult?
Yeah.
He killed him.
So I'm gonna grab you guys and kind of pull you off to the corner out of his earshot and away from any other patrons, if I could.
Sure, pick a corner. You do see the map, right?
Yes, I see the map. I just
Okay.
don't usually keep the map on my screen visible.
I mean, he sees the map, right?
Let's just say over here. It's fine.
Character around. Okay. So I liked what he said. He definitely poised that we were reactionary, but he was pretty strong on the word kill there.
Because he did.
And I just don't know how that's gonna play out in court. Thoughts? Concerns?
I didn't kill nobody.
Yes,
I
you
know.
did.
I know.
You absolutely did do
You
that.
did.
No, bro, I didn't kill nobody.
We were there.
He
Okay,
what?
well,
He
people
spontaneously.
did see that.
I like this. He spontaneously died. You didn't touch him. He just died. Thoughts on the whole chain comment? I mean, I know you have hidden the chain, put it away. But the barkeep was pretty insistent on the chain being highly important.
No chain. Who knows where it's at?
And if
We
they
do.
ask,
They have witnesses saying you have them. Just
I-
because
I
you don't
don't-
have it now, it doesn't make it disappear.
if
Nope.
they search you or send someone to search your space, what are you gonna do?
What if you guys don't know the truth?
We'll figure something out before tomorrow.
This is me standing here figuring it out.
We
What are
can-
we gonna do?
We can somehow get it back to the ship, and then no chain.
You're gonna
Can't be-
run?
I didn't kill him.
You did
It
kill
was some
him.
other gnome.
With all due respect, sir.
It's not.
Alex
Oh my
is gonna be really, really ticked off at us if he can't ever come home again.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we screwed this up for him.
Yeah.
And as much as he and I are just kind of like, you and him have a good bond, and I don't want to see that go.
That's why I'm not running and not trying to miss the court date.
And I think we can all appreciate that, but we also need that court date to go well.
What?
So,
To be honest with you, Aaron, there's a good shot you spent some time in jail for this.
Well, you know what? If it happens, it happens.
Well,
We know. I know my past,
mm,
and the past is just catching up. So, shit happens.
Okay.
I think maybe we could go for some leniency, but it really depends upon that last guy.
I agree.
So, if possible, how much money do you have?
I owe you 800, so
You owe me 4 so far.
oh, well, I owe you 4, so that will take my total down to 1690.
Well, maybe we can get you some type of probation and post bail or something. So,
okay.
we'll see.
All that aside, Mr. Gwen, do you have time tonight? Maybe we can brush up on some lawns if we can find something between the two of us.
Sure.
To get away with murder.
I mean, anything else we need to do here in town?
Nope.
I guess it's back home.
Yep.
Do you think that he would have law books at home, or should we try and stop by the library here in town, or the magistrate's office and pick up some copy of the law books for study?
Smart.
I don't really think it's gonna help us too much.
Worth a shot.
But yeah, we could try.
Okay. GM, is
I think
there a
that's
library or is there or is the magistrate's office going to be the place to find the legal text for the area?
Find out next time.
I was waiting on that one.
I just
20
closed that
20 minutes over.
Na-na-na-na.
Oh yeah, we had one guy die this session. All right, hang on.
Yeah, the disintegrate.
the best part. It was an Arn.
Great.
That's true.
We can blame the drugs.
I don't think you can. I don't think those drugs turn people into dust. I just wanted to have a day off.
All right. Well, we will pick up there next week. The ships would have been coming back in, so I'll have a little bit of extra information for Primrose and Winston, and then we will see if Cole and company will be able to get their hands on some law books for less than 24 hours of studying. We're probably looking at a cram session after a good meal of fish fry. Bitches, moans, cripes, complaints, questions.
I need to know what cigar in life actually gives that particular experience.
Knock off Cubans.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I was gonna say I loved your accent switch there in that scene.
So, in your opinion, what cigar were you thinking of when you were giving me those descriptions?
That's what I just asked.
Oh, I mean, I was going for probably a Churchill or something of that nature.
Well, a Churchill is a length, so
Yeah. He's talking about like a fatty.
Yeah,
He's not.
Rob.
Yeah, you broob. Tell us what country the tobacco was grown in, right now.
I did Pearl
Dr.
Chain
Sketch.
Islands. Done.
Yep, perfect. Nailed it. 10 out of 10. No notes.
Not gonna rob you of your mind theater there, Barrett. And you just enjoy it, man.
I will.
Just
Oh, they're still there.
greatly appreciate you guys and storytelling. It's a blast. And I apologize, VC, for razzing you about your clothes.
It affects me literally zero amount. You're fine.
Oh, I know, but I'm
However,
definitely
Gwyn is
pushing the envelope a little
absolutely
bit more.
perturbed.
Yeah.
I know. Heather apologizes to Gwen for how
Oh.
Cole is acting. Let me put it that way.
Arethia, I apologize to your viewers. I mean, you were a seagull the entire session, pretty much.
That's fine. I was doing what I thought needed to be done. I didn't know they would be going into sewers or our friends would be looking for corpse items, so it is what it is.
And then on top of that, you didn't poop on anybody's head.
Oh my
Why?
God.
Why
Stop
would
it.
I do that?
Why would she
Because
bestow
that's
good
what
luck on
birds do.
people?
Okay, but like,
Eh.
we were totally debating here at our table whether or not you would poop bird shit or people shit.
It would be bird shit.
A
It would be
people-sized turd out of-
That's disgusting.
just knock someone clean out. That's your Prim, that's your new weapon.
No.
Your
Roll,
new
roll the
weapon.
hit to see if it lands on their head.
No, I have a seagull's digestive system. It would be seagull shit. And I'm not doing that.
Just explodes the seagull
Until she comes out of wild shape, then it would,
Well,
Okay.
halfway
No.
through.
you're just all wanting me to shit my pants.
Yeah.
No,
Follow your
I-
husband's example.
All right, that's a little too close to home.
Pants.
All right. That's on the internet forever now.
Yeah, good.
GG.
Better
GG.
seasons.
Ah.
Yeah, all right.
All right, I'll see you all.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for
Good
playing.
night.
Late evening. I enjoy when it goes past time because it means more D&D, but obviously it's not for everybody. So, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please talk to Scout Trooper V here on Twitch, or you can see him under the same name in my Discord. And we will be doing more swashbuckling next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. EST, like always. We started like 3 minutes after, but that's fine. And then on Tuesday, we have more Dragon Campaign, and the DM for that is Dad Soldier Marine here on Twitch, or Billy No Billy Y on Discord. Feel free to message them. They love answering questions. I like pestering them, so, you know, what's good for me also works for everybody else, I hope. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye.